I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Alf said that cats are high in protein and low on sugar.
Brandon, it's time to game with your little friend.
Championship, yeah.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it! A Pepito!
Hello. Oh baby, it's another week of probably 3 streams of this thing that I'm doing. Good to see you all. Propaganda, Mr. Smith, Greg to you, Skullmeat, John Michael, Apple Dapple, Smart Apps all the way from YouTube, the smartest of apps. S1000, great to see you. Oh, is it VIP time? Let's see how many people I can raid today. That's a Greg TU VIP. That's... Did I ever VIP propaganda? Well... Oh, unable to add VIP? Oh yeah, I got a VIP CasmG. I can't VIP propaganda. CasmG has been added as a VIP of this channel. Did I do Psycore yet? See, this is the thing. The more of these I do, I just type /Psycore. No, wait, now he's a VIP. Hell yeah. Try rating. If I rate everyone, that I think makes them a VIP. Anyway. So eventually you'll all be there. I can't tell am I spelling your name wrong? Propaganda V2. Oh, I must have been spelling your name wrong. Now Propaganda's a VIP. It's just that easy. You're in the club now. Okay, that helps. The diamond lets me know. So Melody Von Torture not a VIP yet? But now that I know the metric, now they are a VIP. Now you have so many icons next to your name. I never updated the whatever that lettuce thing is. Those could use probably another pass. I'm not sure about the design of some of these. The lettuce has grown, but it's really hard to tell what it is. Yeah, modern military badges. No stealing valor here. Can you get 4 icons? Let's find out if I VIP Sabrici what happens. Unfortunately, I have nothing to offer as to what being a VIP gets you. But eventually all of you probably will be. Need to see Uncle Phil 2K's Amongst the Net submission. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We probably have time for one more segment today. Oh, baby. Entity. Thank you for the gifted sub to the Sinister Dev. If you're watching me, there's a decent chance you're subscribed. Very generous community. If you pop in here, I think one of these community subs has got to float your way. Eventually. It overrode your mod icon? Can I un-VIP you? I typed in /un-VIP. Unable to remove VIP. Well, you are a mod. So maybe you can un-VIP yourself. I also don't know the command. /un-VIP. Sabrici. You're no longer a VIP, Sabrici. Sorry. Sorry, I can take it away too. Now I know how. Okay. Just remod Sabrici? I'm pretty sure Sabrici is still a mod, just even though I un-VIP'd Sabrici. Also, I saw it before the stream started. Oh, did I unmod you? See, that's kind of funny because I was literally about to say 3 years of mod, courtesy of my notifications. Did I just break your own streak? Is it back to day 1? The 3-year anniversary, you unmod and remod. I don't think you were unmodded. Unless VIPing you removes your mod powers. Maybe it does. VIP overrides mod? So Richie, we're starting from ground zero here. Congratulations on your first day of modding for this channel. It's never been the most lucrative proposition, but also you can be fired randomly and then rehired instantly. Maybe they fixed it. First viewer news. Oh god, yeah, I wonder if I have any viewers yet. Let's go check on my progress towards becoming a... Oh god. I was just trying to look at my partner application progress. But now how will I ever? I just want to make sure that I still have no viewers, because I do think spiritually that feels correct. I like to imagine that I've really broken my brain and I'm just making up chats in my head. Maybe there's a different place to apply other than this achievements page. No, I'm still at... And my path to partner is still not started. I'm still at 0 out of 6, averaging 0 viewers. But also somehow I've averaged 75 viewers, so I don't really understand. I don't understand these two metrics here. How do these two square? I think they're being a bad partner. I don't trust this partnership already. Because a partnership is a two-way street. So maybe I don't want to be their partner. I will give them half of everything you guys give me, but I'm not going to be their partner. I will do better. Maybe my goal should be to be the first streamer that has like a couple hundred viewers which is a partner.
I'm a jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this.
Yes, Mr. President.
The American people demand a Twitch viewer account. The Republican needs room to grow.
Just message them and they'll partner me. Thank you, Mr. President. Someone very aware of how polling and numbers work, of course. I guess there's a hype train here.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
What do you want to talk today about? A body part being a bug claw?
I never know. That sounds stupid as shit. I'd never talk about that. I would literally never talk about that.
Fine.
It is fine. It's a fine. Give me a fine type beat.
That's the best you want is a fine type beat?
It's a fine day. Or a fine type. Give me a Revolutionary War type beat. I changed my mind. I want something that's like do-do-do-do-do-do.
Maybe I just won't get you any beat, Hype Train. What about that?
Yes, you will. Shut up.
He's right, I will do it. He's right, I can't not get the Hype Train a beat. All flutes and tin drums. Is this what you wanted? Oh my god, level 2. Hype Train, what did you do? Why are you getting levels lately?
Level up. Level up. Like I've been beating up some rabbis. You know what's up? Level up. Secret amount of rabbis, I've been leveling up.
Rabbis?
I've been beating up rabbis in the starting area.
Shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this.
Yes.
Is this where we donate bits to the Case Blackwell Jan 6 Fund?
That is correct. I got a war chest with 2 massive heaving bunny breasts. They've been lactating out gold coins. Every day I've been sucking my nipple to get more, and you know what's up. It's so revolutionary, I'm the hype train, baby, and you know it's getting scary, but I don't stop. Tea party, I've been breaking down the Capitol from the front to the top.
Why are you in a insurrectionist type mood?
I'm feeling fine today.
You know they revoked the fund. You can't, or it hasn't gone through yet. You can't get your money yet. That's why I said this is they're delaying the process of this slush fund for people.
There it is, that's the war chest that I crave. Digital trash, $10, baby, yes, behave. Woo.
Listen up, Jack.
That's what we do.
The trash just for
What's up, President? What's up with you?
And man, I probably shouldn't say this, but
Yes.
some cash for the kids. So cash for Renerton's renovation project.
Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So nice that I'm going back in time with the real orange light. I'm looking a little bit more retro. It's true. War.
What are you talking about today?
Stop asking and start listening. Start really listening, Case. If you actually wanna know, alright, you know that I've been in the gym, I get fit. And when I get really swole, I also become a bit. That's right, I don't need to brag and I don't need a toy. But at the end of the day, I'm the #1 Game Boy. I'm like
what?
Yeah. Let's go fuck in a tree. Fucking all day in a tree. Like a cat stuck in a tree. You know what's up? Yeah, baby, get it blanched. Show me that blanched asshole while we fuck on another tree branch.
Blanched asshole?
Blanched.
What's that even mean?
It's like bleached, but it's blanched every time that you bleach an ass in a tree. Do you get me?
No.
Do you get me?
I really don't.
Fucking in a tree is a real subtle art. You gotta get some climbing gear before you even start. You gotta prune the hedges, I'm talking pubic and a tree. Because you wanna be smooth while you fuck in a tree, baby. You know what's up? Blanched asshole. Fucking in a tree's the new sub goal.
Speaking of sub goals, the whole reason you're here, and I say this every time.
I guess to thank the subs.
Yes!
I was getting to it, but first I gotta fuck. I'm in the tree and you know I'm a real young buck. Except a buck can't climb a tree, that's more like a chimpanzee. Or maybe trains. Either way, I'm fucking, baby.
Okay.
Skymer with the 300 bits. That's like a eucalyptus leaf when I'm fucking in a tree and shit. Bum sprouting, you can have no doubt. 5 minutes ago, 5 community subs, they gave them out. Just like every time I'm in a tree, I go for broke. Fucking so hard that they changed my name to Oak. What? Changed my name to Oak.
Like the tree.
No, actually, like the professor, actually. Did you know the Pokemon games are about fucking in the grass?
It's about catching Pokemon in the grass.
Same thing. Professor Oak, though, changed the game by fucking up in a tree.
I don't remember that in the game.
You had to get to the end of the game to find that part.
I'm pretty sure it was mostly fighting Pokemon.
Incorrect. Save your fucking breath. He's gonna need it up inside this tree.
Why is it such sensual beats today? When what we really wanted was more Revolutionary War type beats. We already heard that one. We already heard this one. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this particular YouTube thumbnail. I wonder what's going on here. It would seem one of the tunes from Roger Rabbit might have actually been the one that assassinated Lincoln.
Lincoln's revenge, back from the dead, ready to get some revenge on those actors that weren't friends. He just wanted to see a theater show, but then his whole head went blah blah, and now he's out for revenge.
You've made so little progress on thanking the subs.
37 months, Uncle 2K. Yeah, there's too much to handle. I've been saluting that shit like a Star Spangled Banner. We got Giggle Trash with community subs. And that's showing love.
Yes, I know.
That's it? That's the whole beat? I can't think of subs with beats this short.
This is an MF Doom Joey Badass type beat now.
The Empire of Doom
So,
shall reign on Earth forever.
sorry, you probably can't rap over MF Doom style beats.
If I'm a one weakness, if I'm a one weakness, I can't rap over this shit. It was doing beat style shit. Mighty odds, we were 100 best. You know that they've been coming in because they got the shit. Giggle trash 300 a couple minutes ago. American people demand a Twitch viewer recount, yo. Okay, Apple Devil still addicted to the Snapple 100 bits and a Panther because it was never a hassle but a sprout. With the 102, we got the hype train, baby, and you know that I spew out the love that you gave to me, and that's all the subs that I'm seeing daily. I think that might be it. It's time for some stream streaks. We got S1000, they were feeling so neat. That's the 14 minutes ago, 100 stream streak. What the fuck, you been a freak in the sheets and a stream watcher in the streets. Neat. Nice.
I hope you didn't miss anyone. Did I?
Did I say storm torn? 42 months that they've been getting it on. Like they're in a tree. Because yeah, I might have mentioned that when it comes to me, I've been fucking up in the branches daily. And you know I got some leaves in my ass, baby. If you're not careful, you will grow a tree out of your whole asshole and then you'll become a tree. Kinda like in the game Elden Ring 3, you'll eventually become a bark person. Shit!
I guess that kind of happened in that game.
Don't you remember Elden Ring when everybody became a bark person?
Sort of, that's kind of, yeah, I guess.
The immortal trees before the era of the dragons. Then we brought some fire, and guess what happened? Everybody became a person, but then they got bored and became a tree again.
I don't think the lore experts would be happy with your description of Elden Ring lore.
No, I'm talking about what happened in our universe.
Oh, that was our universe too?
Elden Ring was actually a documentary.
Once unattached this remote
The
mind
number one
implant,
thing
the
that we
president
need
stops
to learn to
within the
evolve
mind
is as soon as we need to learn to parry.
The Lorax Perts?
Lorax Percocets.
Now that's a good beat name for YouTube. Lorax Percocets. Yeah, what happens if we type in Lorax type beat? This looks brutal.
Yeah, bad. Right.
Oh,
Yeah! Oh yes, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the type of beat that people really like.
I'm vetoing this beat. This is a veto for. Why are there so many? I guess YouTube liked this guy. Guys, I've never seen the Lorax. I have no idea who this even is. I think this is actually Johnny Depp from Alice in Wonderland. This is the Lorax Let Me Grow. Yeah, it's a very Kid Rock type beat, which is another thing we could type into YouTube. How are you still alive? I'm a
level 2. Means I'm extra alive.
Yeah, we could VIP this beat.
Roman War, Cult, you get it? Every beat that I choose is a VIP. /VIP Lorax Green Suit Guy.
Are people... Oh! So close, Giggle Trash. We could have heard so much Lorax type, tree fucking type beat. But instead we have no choice but to move on to the news, even though I do appreciate the gifted sub to Ray Silva. Anyway, let's get through some segments today. We could even do one more. Well, let us do one more segment, I guess. But anyway, for now, it's news time.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Ladies been against me. They want me to come.
Yes. It is news time. Clear the wax and non-facts out of those ears. Because the news is here. The news is here. The news is here exclusively. We've been negotiating for months, and exclusively now this stream is the one place with news. Wow, we did it. Oh, well, we're still working out some of the deals, but mostly the deal is mostly through. It turns out you don't actually have to finish a deal for the deal to be on. So the deal is on. What are you talking about? Us exclusively doing the news. Exclusively here. And then they'll have no choice but to watch this case. I'm gotta have fun with the community we have, actually. Everyone needs to watch this. I don't know if a world where everyone watches this stream is a healthy world. I think maybe this is best as fringe content, actually. Leaking my nipples because of Jeff Ripple. Put that on my fucking tombstone. Are you sure about that? Mm-hmm. I won't be here. And it'll get people talking. You imagine if in the line for the Haunted Mansion, that was one of the fun ghost rhymes they went with? Better news than CBS? You know what I will claim? I'm happy to claim that. I'll go to bat for that particular statement. I do think we do the news better than CBS currently. That bar has been cleared. Okay, what's going on in the world? Oh, we didn't make a headline. Deals. So finished. We're totally done. Actually, you know what? Deals. So finished. And you can just decide what that means, Jeff. That's on you. What's the deal? What are the deals? Oh, well, this is different than the deals that are all the war-ending deals that are for sure happening. There's other things that are for sure. Some things. Look, news is in a state of limbo currently. All the things that are happening are also not happening at the same time. And with that in mind, Trump's weaponization fund has been put on hold after fierce opposition from Congress. DEAs? Oh, God. Guys, I can't be blamed for any of my very uncharacteristic typos because my usual keyboard has officially fucking died. This guy is dead. It's speaking 3-year streak. This thing was on a 3-year streak. And now it's on a no-day streak of being fucking finished forever, apparently. Bless up to that keyboard. I kind of liked its noises, too. I'm stealing Kendall's keyboard just to do this stream. And I just ordered a different keyboard. I don't even know what brand this is. But it was kind of expensive. It's Vortex. It's a Multix TKL. And it TKL'd itself. Totally killed. Legitly. You're not touching that brand? I do think it's a little unimpressive that it just totally stopped working. I could probably take it somewhere and get it fixed, but Kendall has a different I'm currently stealing Kendall's keyboard. It's hiding under this news desk. I'm just telling chat that I'm stealing your keyboard. She did this. Keycon are the tits. What if I told you I already irresponsibly ordered the first keyboard that I looked up on Reddit that people said was fine? And you can tell me if I've made a huge mistake. Wait, what did Live and Sleazy say is good? Keychron are the tits. I ordered a Keychron. I didn't even have to ask Live and Sleazy for permission to steal Live and Sleazy's opinion. As I already stole it from Reddit. Let's take a look at this sexy keyboard. That's the keyboard of the future. Aren't we talking about news? This is important news. This is what I got. The magnetic K8HE wireless magnetic switch custom keyboard. You trying to brag right now? About your fancy fucking keyboards? That's the one I got. I'm just sharing life news. And it's it's equipment related. My favorite thing. Nice key tits. Yeah, I got the key tit brand. There's magnetic and mechanical and then tit-based keys. And I thought, well, that sounds the best. Makes sense. All of it makes sense. I'm moving on, Case. I don't care about your fucking keyboard. Well, that's fair. It is fair. Let's see what Dropsite has for us today. Iran threatens to suspend ceasefire talks after Israel escalates in Lebanon. Pro-Israel groups play big in key Tuesday primaries. Should we even get into that, or do I even need to explain? Israel is influencing elections, and there's no ceasefire. It's Groundhog Day every day. Every day we wake up to the same news. Iranian state media. Oh, one second. Also, the war/fund isn't going through because of Congress or something. Iranian state media reports Tehran may be suspending ceasefire talks. On Monday, Iranian state agency news Tasnim reported that the Iranian negotiating team may be suspending talks through mediators as a result of ongoing Israeli attacks in Lebanon and Gaza, indicating that Iran may activate other fronts, including the Bab al-Mandab Strait, in order to punish the Zionists and their supporters. Tasnim said, in addition to completely blocking the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi warned on X, the ceasefire between Iran and the U.S. is unequivocally a ceasefire on all fronts, including in Lebanon. Its violation on one front is a violation of the ceasefire on all fronts. That is a violation that Israel has been doing the entire time this supposed ceasefire has been happening. We've also still been bombing various Iranian targets inside the country and in the Strait of Hormuz and around the country the whole time the ceasefire has been going. So I guess it's good that there's been a slower pace of bombing than when we initially started just slamming them with bombs endlessly. But I think that's just because we, based on other reporting, kind of ran out of bombs. Oh, give me a break. We're never out of bombs. There's always bombs in the banana stand. That doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Come on. There's always a couple bombs hidden somewhere. You know, I wouldn't doubt that we've probably got a couple bombs hiding somewhere, but I think we depleted a large portion of our arsenal. Speaking of Israel, defending Israel, and that's based on reporting from, I believe, the New York Times. So you don't even have to trust me. I don't trust that you said that you read news from anywhere, but we read it on the stream. I read it on this stream. Also, the IRGC says it struck a U.S. airbase used to launch attacks on Sirak Island. The U.S. military has confirmed strikes on Iranian radar drone sites. CENTCOM has claimed missiles interceptions in Kuwait and nuclear talks as a result of these other things that I'm saying have stalled. In other news, also what stalled is pictured to my left. These guys, despite their climbing skills, not getting any money yet. They're some of the best freestyle climbers that our country has ever produced. And yet their right to freestyle climb our Senate buildings has been denied. Well, not their right. Their right to go to jail and then get paid for it. How does Case find new news when Bin is legally the only source for the news? Sorry, what is the deal with that? You're the one negotiating this for us. Other places are allowed to post the news, but no one can look at it. They have to come here and watch me expertly read it. And who are you striking this deal with? Iran. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just hopping in on the negotiation train, trying to get my piece in. Case you should be in favor of this. As soon as the Iran deal goes through, I think our deal is going to go through too. Well, according to the president, basically already has gone through. Exactly. It's as good as through. President Donald Trump's nearly $1.8 billion fund to compensate victims of the alleged weaponization of the government has been put on hold after the White House faced fierce opposition from Republicans in Congress. It's a bad sign when your own party won't fall in line, though I suspect they will fall in line if he really wants them to. If anything, maybe he's using this to block it because it was politically... I just don't know if anything Trump does matters politically. He's doing politics all the time. No, I mean, like, if he's going to face any political backlash ever for any of the things he does, it seems like his base of support is basically unshakable. So anyway, I don't know. I feel like if he leaned on the Republicans, he could probably get them to jam through $1.8 billion for almost anything. So if I had to guess, I'd guess that he's soured on this idea for some reason. But maybe not. Maybe he's actually being denied by the scruples of the Republican Party. Stop laughing while you say that. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, what else are they saying at Reuters? The extraordinary rebuke... Excuse me, I'm reading this. The extraordinary rebuke of Trump underscored an increased appetite to flex political power among some Republican senators against the president's actions. The Republicans are standing up to the president. Card King says, so is January 6th just a spontaneous guts game, and Congress was the Astrocrag? That is what they're legally arguing. The new legal argument from Donald Trump for this fund is that the January 6th rioters won the relaunch of Nickelodeon Guts, and that this is their justly won reward money for climbing the national crag. It would be kind of sick if instead of all of these, vaunted Washington, D.C. buildings, we just had one huge aggro crag that all the senators had to scale if they wanted to vote on anything. Case, they would never vote on anything, so it would be the same. No, they vote on stuff. They give AI more money. The proposal was dropped as senators returned to Washington after their Memorial Day break and faced an impasse with the president over a $72 billion bill to fund ICE and Border Patrol operations. Speaking to reporters, Senate Majority Leader John Thune said he made clear to the White House the fund needed to be killed. They're advocating for murder in the Senate. Yeah. They've always done that. Usually of people, though. Right. They gave us an ultimatum, a white horse said. And then the White House said, a source said that. Lawmakers negotiated with the White House over the fund. The fund emerged. Okay, God, all right, whatever. Some Republicans are trying to stop the fund. It just seems, based on my, political wind reading, don't lick your finger. That's how you read the wind. Like it's Braille? Yes, you Braille read the wind. Anyway, based on my limited understanding of national sentiment, it just seems like Republicans have absolutely no juice outside of support and falling in line to support the president. So this reporting seems slightly dubious to me on those grounds. I just don't believe that any Republican senators are actually giving meaningful pushback to President Donald Trump in any fucking capacity. And if he really wanted them to, I suspect they would just be jamming this thing through. So maybe something else is going on here. Propaganda says, genuine question, does constantly having to report on this trash heap of an administration depress you, or do you see as much needed cynicism and critique when networks seem to not have a spine? I'm so out of the loop as to how, the MSNBCs, CNNs, and, Fox News may as well be a different planet as far as I'm concerned, that I don't even really know how they'd be talking about, I don't even really know how they're reporting on Trump. Based on the clips we've seen, what kind of juice do Republicans have? This is an important question. This could affect the midterms. That's true. The midterms run on juice. And currently the juices available are Rockin' Stone, Tapioca, Taint, Blood Boys, and Is Loose. Is Loose? The type of juice they have is loose. The juice is loose. Didn't the juice die? The juice never dies. Because actually... That's the worst use of that you've ever done. Only in context. To answer your question, Propaganda, I don't know. I don't know if I really get that. I think I actually was for a while feeling like I used to. Sometimes I keep up with the news outside of the stream. What a novel idea. I keep up with the news a bit. But if I get too invested, it definitely can be. It's depressing, and I think it can color your worldview too much. By that, I mean, I don't think it's healthy to be too obsessed with world events that you can't really meaningfully influence, which is true for most of us. It's also, I think, unhealthy to be completely ignorant of everything, obviously. And I've often on this stream wondered, how flippant should you really be about major world events? It's not like a circle that I've really squared, but I do think I'm less depressed about it. I think it's easy when you are curious about how the world works to get invested in a way where you feel like your knowledge and understanding and ability to predict world events is some kind of moral stand that you're taking, and unfortunately that's just not true. Like, you can be 100% aware of all of the machinations of like power and have a very realistic worldview of how even predictive worldview of how things will turn out. And ultimately, if you're just like talking about it on Twitch and YouTube, it's essentially just a vanity project. So while I do think it's still good to be aware of things, at this point, I guess even though it's a little fucked up, I essentially view staying abreast of world events as just sort of like a hobby. I do think to a certain extent it's entertainment. Political action, if you manage to find a way to take any, isn't necessarily entertainment. And if you can actually find a way to like organize with like-minded people, well, then it doesn't become entertainment anymore. But if we're all just sort of passively consuming it, or even like myself, sort of passively commenting on it, that is entertainment, which I have no problem with. I think a little bit of entertainment that happens to involve the news is fine. But anyway, that's a long way of saying I don't really get depressed about it in the same way I used to. I do think the state of the world is often depressing, and I'm certainly not immune to feeling like shitty about it. But I've turned down how wound up about it I get. And not in the sense that I think the things happening aren't meaningful and really horrific. But I guess I've turned down the dial a little bit on me thinking my particular understanding of it is like, I guess that meaningful, if that makes sense. Maybe that's not the greatest thing for me to say to people who are watching me talk about the news. But I do think I think it can be a little healthy to at least recognize when you're essentially talking for the sake of talking. Are you claiming that you're talking for the sake of talking? I think that's actually pretty much the talking that I do. More dick news, less news about dicks. We do try to do both. The Trump admin is creating every distraction they can to draw attention away from the Epstein files. It's insane. Yeah. Again, it's like what people care about and what they think about does matter. But it's a big lumbering beast, like public attention. The attention of hundreds of millions of people and billions of people is like impossible even to really comprehend. So public sentiment, once it gets that big, obviously it's influenced by news and how people talk about it. That's why propaganda, and not the one in chat, exists. But our own individual discrete opinions, while they're not pointless, I think getting too wound up about it can sometimes, in a weird way, be even more stultifying than just allowing yourself to have opinions but not necessarily feel like you're planting some flag in the ground by having them. Also, remember when we deposed and captured a Venezuelan leader? I do remember that. And now we're still prepping to invade Cuba? I do also remember that. Gotta stay grounded and pick your battles. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, I think it's good to stay in touch with world events to the extent that it doesn't create negativity in your own life that you then take out on other people. And I don't think I was doing that, but I do think if I get too invested in like my emotional stakes in how I feel about the world, it can make me sour to people in my own life, or more sour than I would be otherwise. And I think it's important to check that, because ultimately, part of the reason I think it's like you can get along with, I don't really want to get too like, we need diverse opinions in the news. That's not what I mean. You can get along with people in your life, obviously, that you politically disagree with. I think it's actually healthy to, and that's because ultimately interpersonal connections are not politics. Your view on what's happening heuristically with millions of people at the same time can be very detached from how you actually treat the people in your life. And if you let the news make you feel miserable all the time, then you will invariably, I think, take that out on the people that you actually interact with. And I do think the healthier thing in life, again, while it's good to be aware of world events, you should take a look at like, how are you actually affecting the people around you? I do think that's ultimately more important than, unless you're really actively engaged socially, politically, I think that's generally more important. Fear of the other has always been a go-to tactic for elections. Yes, that is also true. Racist, co-opted hate, and made hate politics. Yes, well, racism has been a real political tenant for quite a while. So sometimes I'm like, well, did racists co-opt politics, or is politics just infused with racism at its very origin? Well, either way, it does need to be extracted, so maybe it's not the most relevant way to look at it. But yes, you're completely right, Psychor, that racism is heavily involved in our politics currently. Only grunge face can cure racism. If only we were all grunge pilled. If only we were all hibernating sex maniacs that only appeared once a year. Then there'd be no time for politics. I think if we don't focus on the stories case, things on this stream can get a little too ungrounded. That's possible. I guess. Maybe we could get back to the news. Maybe. Maybe we'll click on the chat news. Grandman already cured racism and chickenpox. I didn't know about the chickenpox one. What's woke? That is a good question going into 2026. What is woke anymore? Like, is anything still woke? No, like, what is the... I'm not even entirely clear on what that word still means. I think it might have gone the way of, like, 6, 7. People are still saying that. Are they, though? Are they, though? It's definitely still a word used in politics, but I do feel like it's been used to the point where it's essentially been stripped of all meaning, if you actually care about what words mean. It means bad for some people. I think now people who used to more actively claim they are like woke, I don't know if anyone ever actually used that word affirmatively. Was it always just used pejoratively to be like, people who care about the feelings of others are fucking idiots? I'm not sure. 6'8" is the new thing now. There's a 6'7" video in ATW. I assume that now that I am less young than I used to be, I've been noticing that. Me too. I assume this as soon as I hear about slang that the kids are using, they've already stopped. And as soon as I say it, they should stop. That can be the service that I offer the world. As soon as I use slang, kids, you know it sucks. 6'9" is that's a classic. That's in the lexicon forever. Wait, when did the stream break down to a cogent discussion of American culture? More news? That is the point I was trying to make. That if I'm not careful, I'll start telling you guys my actual opinions, and then we can't have any fun. Woke used to mean cool or base, but Republicans adopted it to use as a derogatory term for liberals. That's true, but I really only became aware of the term, I feel like, maybe around the first Trump, like, election cycle, 2016-ish. And by then, I feel like I was already really hearing it mostly used negatively, outside of that one song where they're like, stay woke. What song? What song am I thinking of where they're like, so stay woke? Probably it's a thing that like so many words, we just stole from black people and ruined. Giggle Trash, thank you for the gifted sub to Obligated Sloth. My gray is coming in beautifully. Well, now that my hair is long, it's even grayer at the root. But it's getting gray out here, too. That's a Childish Gambino song. Yes, thank you, Ramen Warcult. Am I growing my hair out so I can do a ponytail? I might be getting into ponytail territory. It's pretty long back here. I might be getting mullety. Kendall kind of wants me to shave a mustache. So, maybe this. Imagine just this, guys. Actually, wait, can I see what that would look like? Take a break, Jeff. 1 second. Is there anything that will remove facial hair? All of this just gives me a mustache and a beard. Oh, I could look like this. Are you ready for this? You still have a beard, actually. Yes, but I've got a much bigger mustache. AI? I don't trust AI to give me the appropriate mustache. Also, some of these mustaches I can't show you guys. Some of these are a little riskier than I was expecting. Damn it, these all suck. Is that Liliana in disguise? Maybe. Oh, look at this one. Do you like this mustache? Should I go with this? I'm a Case Blackwell from a universe where people have legs for mustaches. Yeah, I've guessed. Oh, you guessed that? Do you like? Did you know that you actually still have to grow them out? And that if you shave your mustache, it becomes a tiny little toe. Tiny little toes. Just one little toe here. That's a keeper. That's a gooch. Oh yeah, your gooch is right between your nostrils. No, it's just the legs. There's no gooch here. Our universe doesn't have gooches on our face. We have leg mustaches. And mine's very stylish. You still have a beard too. Yeah, I grew a beard out too. Were we ever talking about the news? Is that a thing that we were ever doing? I don't know, Case. What is happening? All right, fine. Chat news, everyone. Let's see what news chat has shared. What happens when you lick the leg mustache? I'm curious, but I sent that guy packing. Where did he go? I don't know. He dimensionally swapped away. This tentative hold we have on any sort of shared reality is really crumbling right now, Case. But maybe that's AI's fault, because AI's support bot is giving hackers access to other people's Instagram accounts just by asking? Yes, something like that. What? What's happening? In March, Mark Zuckerberg's Meta announced a new Meta AI support assistant feature on both Facebook and Instagram, providing users with a way to resolve account problems and help in taking down any offending impersonator accounts or scams. Besides highlighting the tech industry's seemingly insatiable appetite for automating customer service level jobs with AI, the new feature appears to have backfired. As 404 Media reports, the chatbot happily obliged when hackers asked it for access to high-profile Instagram accounts. You can't say the word ask anymore. Axing the news. Huh. How does the exploit work, just out of curiosity? Well, it sounds like you just asked their AI support bot. Yeah, does that even count as hacking? If sending someone an email saying, click this link counts as hacking, then I guess asking a chatbot to do it for you counts? We found your news weakness. I can say the word ask. I finally trained myself to stop doing that, Case. You're bringing out my worst tics. I'm sorry, Jeff. Really? Mm-hmm. You've never apologized to me. That's not true. Social engineering AI to get me to say the word ask, correct? I feel like you've said it right before, but now I'm in my head about it. The ruse is shockingly simple. After matching the account owner's geographic region using a VPN, the hackers asked the support chatbot to change the email address associated with the profile, thereby allowing them to successfully complete two-factor authentication. Is this like reporting on how to build a nuke? Are we just giving people the blueprints to pipe bombs right now? I mean, if it's as simple as just asking an AI to change the email address of a different account, then I don't feel too guilty about it. You own the stream now? Is that the reason that I'm clicking on this video of a dog rescuing a puppy or something? What? We're moving on? We're moving on to this feel-good story from Fox 3.
A dog in Turkey stuns workers at a veterinary clinic in Istanbul by carrying her puppy to their door to ask for help.
The dog named Mom by the veterinarians
the mom dog
came to their clinic door this week clutching her lifeless puppy in her mouth. The tech initially believed that the puppy was dead. However, the vet detected a faint heartbeat, gave it a shot of adrenaline, then warmed the puppy with a hairdryer. Mom remained nearby, occasionally checking in on her baby.
She was busy.
The vet believes Mom may have known about this clinic by following members of the community who rescued her other puppy and then brought it there. Amazing story. And if you're furrowing your brow saying impossible, I will just say on a personal note, as a child, we moved about 15 miles from one house to another. Our cat got out accidentally, and a month later showed up at our former house 15 miles away. Animals are capable of amazing things.
I've heard that.
Roger, how was that story that relevant? because he also had a pet that did a thing. You know, it's also traveled a distance to... This one brought a frickin' sick dog to the vet. It's not like just going back to your house. This implies an understanding of the medical system case. This this dog, is showing signs of human-level intelligence. It's going to replace all human workers within 2 weeks, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. That's right. Terrible news, everyone. Nope. Dogs are coming for your jobs. How are they going to do that? They know where things are now. And they're as good at it as you. Oh, God. That's right. All high-level consumer-grade work will be handled by dogs within 3 weeks, projects Google founder Bill. You don't know anyone's name well enough to make stuff like this up. I'm just trying to say it's a real risk. These dogs are getting too smart. Is human-level intelligence really that impressive? Good point. Also a good point that you can probably just look up nuclear blueprints. But there could be other limiting factors in getting a nuke. Yeah, for instance, having a leader who just doesn't want to build one for years. But then, when push comes to shove, you're kind of like, maybe it'd be good if we had one. Case, stop spreading your political agenda for other countries having nukes. Fine. Oh yeah, this news. U.S. political commentators denied entry to UK by Home Office. Just on the last story, though, Skymer says the mom dog wasn't seen for a while because he used the puppy to distract while stealing nuclear blueprints. Rick. You just call me Brick. You just call me Rick. Jeff, stop it. You don't even know my name. Yes, you're touching too many buttons. Anyway, this guy, this mustached man, he's got a mustache case. He's got a full beard with his mustache, but he's got more mustache than beard. 2 left-wing content creators have been blocked from entering the United Kingdom after they said the Home Office revoked their visas. The U.S. citizens Hassan Piker, who's a Twitch streamer you might have heard, and Cenk Uygur, who co-founded and hosts the left-wing populist show, The Young Turks. Yep. That seems bad. What was their reasoning? The Community Security Trust, a Jewish community group, said in a statement that it welcomed the decision. Okay, but what did the UK government say? Okay. I'm trying to see if there's... The UK is... Okay, he said they revoked their visa. What was the reason given? We remain focused on delivering a program this week. That's what... Okay. He was going to go do South by Southwest. They said, we're going to be fine. Green Party leader Zach Palancy described the visa denials as a really grim decision. Well, look, I'm assuming the reason people are going to suspect and why there's a quote from a Jewish community organization is he was banned for his criticism of Israel, which seems likely to me, given some of the other crackdowns that have happened in the UK. I'm not really aware of this story at all, so I don't know, and I can't seem to see the... Okay, the Times reports that the decision to block Uyghur is based on a range of things, including what the paper calls anti-Semitic tropes, such as the claim that Israel controls America. I see. So yes, I guess it was that. He did not say positive things about Israel. But he said that... Did Cenk ever say that Jews control America? Because that is... pretty anti-Semitic to say. Saying Israel controls America is also is not, in my opinion, anti-Semitic. I don't even know if it's really accurate, but I don't think it's anti-Semitic. I think it's pretty fairly... I mean, if you say Israel exerts undue influence over American politics, vastly outsized and ridiculous influence over American politics, Is that anti-Semitic? Yeah, Israel does not equal all Jews, so I don't think... But if Shank did say... That's what, I guess, I don't know. I'm assuming they would have a quote from him if he had actually said that, so my guess is he didn't. I'm honestly pretty unfamiliar with the Young Turks, and I'm, at this point, fairly unfamiliar with most of Hassan's content, but from what I know of Hassan, he pretty much is very clear on the distinction between Israel and the Jewish people, and Jewish people generally, so... Anyway, I suspect this is just the usual conflation of Israel and anti-Semitism and the general weaponization of specific forms of identity politics to try to control people. You just figuring this out, Case? I don't know why we're conflating a country with religion. I mean, there is a lot of support for Israel amongst, you know, I don't even know a majority of Jewish Americans. That might be too far, but a fair amount. But even then, it's like, it's just two fucking different things. Also, like, for white men in my demographic, there's outsized support for Donald Trump. So it'd be like if you criticize white guys being like, and then I got really up in arms about people being like, I don't like what Donald Trump is doing. Be like, oh, you're coming for white guys? People keep merging it all together. Yes, the conflation is intentional and very stupid. Don't mess with the Zohan is a hard watch these days. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in a while. But I am a fan of John Turturro, so maybe I gotta check it back out. Doesn't that movie end with like John Turturro is a Palestinian like super agent, and he and the Zoran end up being buds? So really, it's a positive message. You're defending don't mess with the Zohan. I haven't seen it since I was... sorry, spoilers, everyone. I don't think I've seen it since I was maybe a teenager. When did that come out? Could I have possibly been a teenager when that came out? Don't mess with... maybe I was in my 20s. That feels like the kind of thing I definitely watched on like Cinemax back when it was still called that. 2008. Okay. Yeah, I would have been in my very early 20s. That was like a post-college watch on my parents' couch, I feel like, when I was visiting. Wasn't that a shitty movie? You tell me. What do you think based on this half an image and this full image? I suspect it would feel a little propagandistic at this point, but hey, I haven't seen it in a while. I don't really remember it that well. I don't want to say anything controversial and get my visa revoked in case I want to go to the UK anytime soon. I don't want to come after Don't Mess with the Zohan. Zohan? Don't Mess with the Zoran? Too busy watching Borat? Borat is a movie that I also... obviously I have some fondness for, and I loved it when it came out, but I haven't rewatched it in a long time, and I suspect the racism against Muslim people for me would probably register a little bit harder than it did when I was 16 or 17. But maybe I'm being a real stick in the mud. But sometimes I look back on that movie and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what were we all laughing at there? America, through the lens of a guy. You watched Borat with your mom, it was not appropriate. I'm not saying Borat shouldn't exist. I'm just saying some of its popularity might have been based a little bit on a blind spot for us wanting to laugh at, essentially, people from the Middle East. The R. Kelly episode of The Boondocks is hard to watch now. A lot of things are hard to watch. Like this interview, to transition. What if this is an easy and fun watch, though? Let's find out.
Your claim that your abusive stepfather forced you to kill a man when you were 7 years old, is that the only person you've ever killed?
What? Huh?
Well, I would say as a child, yes. I mean, without question.
Wait, what?
But I've been in other situations where...
All right, fine. I guess I need a little bit of context. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, yeah, we could have told people, I guess. MAGA candidate refuses to say how many people he killed. But the people he killed was... What was the question? Your abusive stepfather forced you to kill a man when you were 7 years old. Huh? Well, how is the question how many? How many people was he forced to kill at 7? Is that the question? Let's keep going with this interview to find out.
There's no count.
I'm going back a little bit.
But I've been in other situations where, possibly people or persons died as a result of me defending myself in other countries. There's no.
This is a huge debate coming up
on that, and there's no photos but that was something as a kid, without a doubt. Yeah.
How is he?
Do you think that you've killed people as an adult?
Do you think?
Does it matter?
Yeah,
what?
I'd say so.
Why?
Like, killing somebody is a pretty weighty thing.
If someone's trying to kill you or you're in combat?
It's still a weighty thing to take somebody else's life. I mean, it could be self-defense, it could be justified, but it's still a weighty thing. So I'm just asking you, how many people have you killed?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't be
Here's
telling
how.
A reporter sitting here in my training center.
How about voters? Would you tell voters?
There's no need. I don't think that's important. It's actually it's an odd question to me.
It's funny.
It is really rude to ask a prospective politician their body count. Is it crazy that I do think they're being a little rude? It is a little... It would be traditionally considered, I think, to be in bad taste to ask a soldier how many people they killed, but... Also, he said that he had to kill a man at 7? I think he's trying to be coy in a very similar way that like a teenage boy would be if you asked him how many girls he hooked up with over the summer. For me, plenty. I didn't ask you, but I'm just saying if you did, it'd be... I wouldn't tell you, but... I mean, you know. I can't believe you asked me that. I didn't ask you that. It's a lot. Or it's not, I don't. It's... If I did, it's just because... And people needed pleasure and I gave it to them. I didn't ask. We didn't ask in this case. And also, this is about murder. Oh, right, we're talking about people actually dying. How many people has CIA Rick terminated? Oh, wow. We can ask him next time he's here. And we can get his take on this. It's very odd to volunteer the information that your stepdad forced you to kill someone at 7. How many people has CIA Rick terminated? -1. He's under an NDA. Exclamation point 4, but that's at exclamation point 3, so be careful. Lucky number 11, which I think is a clear front runner, and also exclamation point 4, but at exclamation point 5. Which some people argue splits the exclamation point 4 vote, but exclamation point 4 is actually lucky number 11, so... Right, I'm tracking. And the winner was exclamation point 4, aka lucky number 11. Perfect. Perfect! He seems... what's he running for? Oh, I already closed the story. Colorado governor primary. That's the front runner in Colorado's primary... GOP's primary for governor? That's the Republican front runner for the governor's primary. In a state that I'm quite close to, actually. Not that close. It's drivable. I can go hang with this guy. I can ask him. I can do some reporting. Because we're the news now. It is a little weird. It's a little weird to ask a soldier in an interview, how many people have you killed? Like, in the same sense that, like, that'd be an awkward thing to ask, like, a veteran at a party. But I think you open yourself up to it when you say that you murdered someone at 7. It also feels a little bit like a lie. What? I'm not saying it necessarily is, but the energy he has, again, is of a kid bragging. Have you guys seen those YouTube videos? Or not YouTube, TikTok videos of the guy with the little sunglasses? And he's constantly talking about how he's special forces. I can't even do his voice. He's nailing whatever that voice is. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? They're kind of popular videos where like this. He's getting interviewed. I wish I knew his name because it's actually quite funny. Psychor knows. It's like this guy doing fake podcasts where he's like an elite operator. If this guy had that guy's voice, the presentation would be so close. Like the way they are talking about things is wildly similar. Which is like, you just don't even really get to know. It's a little above your pay grade what I did. It's like Steven Seagal, but if he had more of a lisp and like, maybe got hit by a donkey. Actually, no, the guy on TikTok sounds smarter than Steven Seagal. The guy on TikTok is like if Steven Seagal never got hit by a donkey. Isn't there no statute of limitations on murder charges? You'd think if he's confessing to, even as a 7-year-old, murdering someone, there might be some way to look into that. Maybe we got to look into this. Now I'm curious. Also, why don't they have his name in here? MAGA, Colorado, GOP primary governor, 7-year-old murder. What is the statement? Victor Marx. Okay, that's his name. He's a Marxist. Okay, that's a good one. Victor Marx, 7-year-old murder. He does exorcism by phone. Says he killed a man when he was 7. But where? I really want to hear him say it. Ugh, why is this only? There's only a Facebook story on this, which worries me. Okay, well. There doesn't seem to be any legal case. And everything is just everything I'm clicking on is linking to this interview that was already shared by Live and Sleazy. I'm just looking for any other conversations from this man. Here's another clip. Let's see what else. I'm kind of curious about this guy now. I guess this is why he's such a good politician.
When you say the words, we caught them, do you mean your team caught them or you watched the Border Patrol catch them?
We identified them, we were by ourselves, and then we brought in Border Patrol.
And then you said, quote, we made them pay a price. What was the price that you made them pay?
Consequences through the Border Patrol.
Last night when you told the same story at your town hall, you said, we caught guys bringing kids in, they got their feelings hurt. You use that phrase, hurting people's feelings, frequently for acts of violence, right? Beating somebody up, shooting somebody, killing somebody. Did any of those things happen to those smugglers that you caught when you said they got their feelings hurt?
I believe when I use the term feelings hurt, that could literally mean hurting someone's emotional feelings and sometimes other things, but we were not involved in any acts of violence against those traffickers.
Oh, God. We have the dumbest. I guess I've never lived in another country, but it really feels like we have some of the dumbest politicians of all time. This is like if John Fetterman was Republican, which he basically already is. So he also killed people while hanging out with Border Patrol? He also does exorcisms by the phone. He hurts those ghost feelings. Canadians aren't much better. I'm kind of shocked Mr. Wonderful didn't find political success, but hey, he's still young enough that he could. Okay, let's do 2 more stories, then we'll run these other segments out for the day. Phone sounds like the easiest way to do it. I would much rather do it by phone. Actually, that's pretty practical. Because if you watch The Exorcist and then we're like, why didn't they just do it by phone? I didn't have that thought, and that's a pretty smart thought. That's true. Just hold that phone up to the... Just send a human sacrifice to hold the phone up to the ghost ear. Or you just roll in a phone on speakerphone. Then the demon can't attach to you. It might attach to the phone, and then you cancel your phone plan. And then it's trapped in the phone. Oh, you're right. Exorcism by phone, how to? We should learn. We should absolutely learn this. Okay, let's do these last 2 stories. Because this feels important. This is an important headline right here. Exclusive! Coming in from Radar. Sean Diddy Combs faces 3-inch penis accusation after ultra-graphic freak-off orgy tapes spread online. There's ultra-graphic freak-off orgy tapes? Not that that's the main thing that I picked up off of that. I just mean, wouldn't those potentially be like sexual abuse tapes based on some of the other reporting around his proclivities? Oh well. Oh well. I don't know. Sean Diddy Combs is being branded Itty Bitty Diddy all over again as his alleged micro penis seems to be on display in alleged freak-offs. 3 inches isn't micro. I'm sure we've looked up the definition of micropenis on this stream, and I don't really want to look it up again. Diddy is standing watching sex and stroking his penis in the corner. Yeah, but is he hard? That's not the question I wanted you to ask, Case. I'm just saying, if we're doing official reporting on the size of Diddy's penis, its level is important to the story. I hate this. I hate it. I hate all of this. The rapper 56. Okay, this is this many words to say there's a video of him jerking off in the corner of a sex party. Let's move on. Live and Sleazy said, I had to watch it for the news. That's fair. Live and Sleazy, you're doing the important reporting that we're too afraid to. Fearless reporting from Live and Sleazy. Yeah, we'll save it for the Patreon. This is my ad for the Patreon. If you want to watch me and Kasim G embarrassed and slightly unsure if we should be watching a video of Diddy jerking off, that'll probably happen on Thursday. That sounds like the kind of thing that would happen on Thursday. Classic Thursday content. FBI director's girlfriend sues MS Now, accuses cable network of false portrayal. Wait, what? She's suing... Oh, they're still together? Sorry. This had me worried that Cash and that country singer broke up. Looks like they might still be together, and she's just suing MS Now. But over what? FBI Director Kash Patel's girlfriend has filed a lawsuit against MS Now, accusing the news organization of sham anonymous sources and pushing knowingly and recklessly false allegations. But what were those allegations? The defendants falsely asserted that Ms. Wilkins demanded and Director Patel ordered federal agents assigned to her security detail, which did not even exist at the time, and also escort an intoxicated friend home after a night of partying. They falsely portrayed Miss Wilkins as being intoxicated, even knowing that she does not drink. How does she hang out with Kash Patel then? He only drinks on special occasions, like Fridays or Thursdays if it's an early weekend, or Wednesday mornings if he had a rough Tuesday because he was doing a late weekend Tuesday, or Mondays, obviously, because Mondays are the hardest day of the week. And then obviously weekends are a write-off. So he only drinks on special occasions. Pete Hegseth drinks all the time, though. There's no way to slanderize that, man. He is always drunk. Actually, wait, we can't get in trouble. We're not popular enough. And the article published on MS Now website, Dillian and Leoning report that on more than one occasion, Patel ordered that the security detail protecting Wilkins escort one of her inebriated friends home. Is there any chance Kash Patel's girlfriend really doesn't drink? I guess there are girls out there that hang out with drunks that just don't drink. I don't know how they do it, but I guess if you're like a country wannabe, well, maybe not even a wannabe singer, if you're like a country singer, entertainer, maybe you just get used to hanging around drunk dudes. Your dating pool is drunk dudes, so you just, even if you're a teetotaler, you have to stick it out. Get married to drug and alcohol users while sober somehow. Yeah, I guess that does happen. But Kash Patel's girlfriend? Isn't she a foreign asset? I actually don't know anything about Kash Patel's girlfriend other than that she's supposedly a country singer. What's her name? Maybe it's time that we finally see what kind of artistry she's putting down. Alexis Wilkins. Maybe we've even watched one of her videos before and it just drifted past me. Come on. What's her music video? All of these, everything about her is about Kash Patel. I'm here for Alexis Wilkins music, not news about her boyfriend. Oh, here we go. This is the official music video. Grit. I support independent film, everyone.
Maybe it's the time that you got a flat tire and your dad made you change yourself. Might have been the night that
this isn't her voice.
She told you to
this is her voice?
It ain't your circumstance.
It's Friday, Friday. That's rough. I'm not a country guy. I'm not a country music guy. No shade, it's just not my fave. It doesn't seem like it would be most people's fave, even if you are a fan of country music, maybe. Case, you're not a music reviewer. You're not one of the Fantana girls. You mean Anthony Fantano? Possibly. Let's end on this video of a bat-eared fox. Okay. What? Where's the video? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at those ears. It was accurate, the description. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. That's pretty good. They are sort of little pepitos, but a little less terrifying looking. Shh, you could get upset.
I don't give a fuck. I'm sexy.
Ew.
I don't know what sexy means. Is that like when you eat a model?
Yes.
But I'm sexy.
Gross. A palate cleanser, yeah. I made us think about Kash Patel too much. It is a lot. It's a real psychic load. All that stuff you said earlier about not taking the news too seriously went out the window. Now we're going to be carrying Kash Patel with us all week. That's what his designated driver says. Just kidding, he doesn't have one. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do another segment. Another one. We got to play a fairly large game that I started downloading. Oh, it did finish. Maple Story. So that'll be what we end the stream with, because it always takes longer than you'd think to attempt to get that controller of Brandon's to work. We also have to find out who's a better gamer, me or Brandon. Only one of us is a real professional at it, but I'll let chat be the judge. Or I guess we'll let somebody be the judge. For now, let's send it to a how-to. Just to learn how to do, the usual things, I'm assuming. It's Jeb Nugget. Hopefully he'll probably be normal today. Oh, hey everybody. Propaganda really every time? I'm gonna stop commenting on it, because it's so hurtful and unnecessary. It's so hurtful and unnecessary. If I could get my old face back, you think I wouldn't go pick it up from the cleaners? I'm kidding, you can't do that. I don't bring up your, I don't bring up other people's trauma of smashing your face into the bottom of a well. Speaking of how-tos, updating Snap Camera unofficial April 1st. Oh, that's from 2025. Never mind. For unrelated reasons, I just started thinking about Snap Camera repositories and how they work. But that's not important right now. I'm Jeb Nugget. I'm here to love and learn with all of you, and my dad is here and he's dead and he's in the woods. Maybe today I'm alive and I'm in the wood. Maybe that's what's happening. Is that what's happening? I don't know. It's not. He's dead. sucks. How could I kill my daddy when he's already dead? Ask yourself that. Important question. Every day. Every day. Okay. Do. Let's see what you guys have shared in the how-to section of the bin section of the Cream.Team Discord. Okay, there it is. How to make homemade tater tots. How to open a door. This is good. Because you might be doing something wrong that you think you've been doing right your whole life. But it's important to get confirmation. The door one needs subtitles. I'll have to read them for you guys, because some of these graphics cover them up.
Kesken kaiken yhteiskunnalla on sinulle asiaa. Tiesitkö, että
Did you know that every third person constantly opens doors incorrectly? Do not be a bad door opener, for there is hardly anything easier than opening a door. The rule of thumb for opening a door is that the door is always open in the same way. I'll turn this down. It's important to properly learn basic door opening. The door is approached calmly. 3 meters before the door, you have to step to be adjusted so that the left foot stops about 5 centimeters from the threshold. Right foot stays behind. This is important. The prerequisites for opening a door in a rhythmically successful way is that your weight rests on your left foot. Your posture is correct if you can effortlessly lift your right foot in the air and rotate it without falling. Try that. Now you'll extend your left arm towards the door handle while your weight shifts forward. Due to this maneuver, your weight also moves your left hand, which sort of automatically pushes the handle down. Wow, that's well put. From the emerged opening, you'll slip your right foot in, rotating on it, turning your front side towards the entry direction. Oh, you go through real smooth. At the same time, grabbing the handle with your hand while shifting your weight to the right. Oh, you kind of go through in one big movement like that? I don't know if I've... You've learned how to open a door, is to open it away from you. And also open it towards us. Should remember that this time we only taught you how to open a door in a situation where the door is open from the right side with a push. That's a really good point. The method we learned just now should not be applied to opening any other kind of door, or you'll be left outside. Oh, now we can listen to Jazz House. Just a listening party. Keep it moving. The sooner you're done with this, the sooner we can end this charade existence of mine. Daddy, I'm not destroying your wood, no matter how many times you beg me to put it in the incinerator. Here's a Finnish guy teaching us how to disco. Sorry, I have to cut off this house music so that we can learn how to actually disco correctly.
Lempitansseja ovat disco, jytä ja beat-tanssit, mitkä tuottavat erikoisesti vaikeuksia aikuisille. Johtuen tästä
We don't need subtitles for this one. You kind of get it.
Tässä täytyy päästä oikeaan disco-fiilinkiin, että tämä onnistuu. Polvet siis menevät eteenpäin, lantio menee taakse ja suoraksi, kädet lyövät alaspäin, ja hieman eteen, hartiat liikkuu ja pää liikkuu. Tämä on siis tärkein perusliike diskotanssissa. Seuraava on vasen jalka sivulle, 1, oikea yhteen 2, oikea jalka sivulle 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nostamme reilusti polvia ja nostamme jalkoja. Siis 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Lisäämme tähän kanta-askeleen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Nyt juoksemme taaksepäin. 1, 2, 1, 2. Käännämme varpaat hieman ulospäin.
Oh no, I'm wearing slippers. I'm wearing slippers.
Ja seuraava liike on sitten vasen jalka päälle ristiin. 1, oikea jalka suoraan taakse. Vasen jalka sivulle. Oikea päälle ristiin. Siis
I got too advanced.
2,
I got way too advanced for me.
4, alas, taakse, sivulle.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3.
I kind of liked it when it was just gyrating your hips.
Ja sitten vasen jalka yhteen, oikea jalka sivulle ja nostamme lattia.
Oh.
Oikea yhteen, vasen sivulle ja nostamme
Oh, look at that jaunty hip movement.
2, 3, 4. Nyt tämä voimme tehdä
Gosh darn it.
Näin päin. Ja kun osaamme nämä liikkeet, tarvitsemme vaan diskomusaa.
Kind of like you're a naughty little boy. Oh God, it's so fast.
Ja nyt kaikki
Oh God, I'm getting too dizzy.
Omaan diskoon.
Oh fuck, I'm getting too dizzy. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh, I bonked my head real hard. Ah. Why? Not hard enough? Do you want me to die? Is that what would make you happy? If I was as dead as my father? That's so fucked up to say. You're not even dead at all, you piece of shit. Oh, no. Daddy, you can't talk to me that way. How to perform an exorcism.
What about holy water? Nope.
Okay. Wait, did we already watch this? Did we already watch this one? Yeah, we already did that one. He says, what about holy water? Nope. Okay, tater tots it is then. Tater tots.
Tater tots.
Well, she said it too. You're going to want to see this. You're going to want to see this.
Tater tots. I've never made them because it just always seems easier to buy them. I can already tell you the benefit here is that you can make a lot for not a lot of money. The recipe just calls for 2 large or maybe 3 smaller russet potatoes. You start by peeling those and bringing them to a boil. Besides price, another benefit to making your own is that they're going to be available.
Tater
tots aren't easy to find ever since the pandemic. And
They're
my store
not?
only lets you buy 1 bag at a time. That's not enough.
I thought they were easy to
Just put them
find.
into some water and bring them to a boil. I just boil these for just about 10 minutes. You're just trying to kind of cook that potato through. We're not looking to cook them as much as mashed potatoes or you won't be able to shred them. So I'm going to let these cool slightly for about 5 to 10 minutes. Cool enough to handle. Use a box grater and grate away. Never met a potato I
Was
didn't like.
everyone eating tater tots over the
Spread this out
pandemic?
and let any excess moisture evaporate out. That's the hardest part, and you saw how easy it was. And I imagine you can do that step in the microwave. Once all the moisture has evaporated out, we're going to add this to a bowl and stir in a few more things. All right, I'm going to go with a little bit of flour. That's going to absorb any remaining moisture. So of course you need a little salt, some fresh parsley, and then this is seasoned pepper. You could use also like a grill seasoning. And now end with a little onion powder. Get a lot of flavor in these tots. And now we're going to form our tots. Everyone knows what a tater tot looks like. I'll give you a little demo. Kind of squeeze it together so it sticks.
Oh, you
Potato
gotta
starches mix
handle it
naturally
with your
and form into the
mitts.
tot shape. Great little task to invite the kids into the kitchen.
I never realized tater tots are hand rolled.
All right, I have got some peanut oil that is heated up to 350 degrees. This is a great time if you have a spider or a slotted spoon or something like that.
A
That'll help you
spider?
lower your tater tots into the oil carefully without trying to plop them in so they don't splatter on you. And then you're just going to work in batches because these are only going to take about 3 minutes to cook.
He's
Let me down
jamming
tater
a
tots.
bunch of oil.
You gotta be better than the frozen ones. Oh yeah, those look delicious. I'm gonna drain these on paper towel and sprinkle them with a little salt. You can see the crunch on these tater tots. Mmm, I'm impressed. One of these things is not.
I mean, I can't see the crunch. That's a noise. Has she lost her mind? You can see it. They look crunchy. I can't see a crunch, Daddy! Jet can. Oh, I bet he could synesthesia his way, but as a skill. Wouldn't he just love to do that? He does. He has synesthesia, but only by choice. That's so stupid. I hate that. I like it. That's stupid to have that as a choice. It's cool that he can do that. It's not even that cool. It's mostly like, why would you? It's stealing valor from people that actually have it. No, people like that. People with synesthesia think it's moving that he cares so much that he gave himself it just to see how they feel. The whole organization of Synesthesia Anonymous gave him an award. I do remember that. He didn't invite me to the reception. Well, it was pretty VIP. Those tots did look pretty good. Don't let my daddy confuse you with his raving and ranting. That's what you're doing. No. That's it. That's the 3 we have. I really bonked my head, so I gotta go put some ice on it. I like to use popsicles on my head, and then when the popsicle runs down, if I give myself a head bonk, put a popsicle on it, out of the wrapping, and then when the popsicle runs down between your eyes, you get a little extra treat. You lap up the popsicle you're using to calm your head. You get the little runoff from the popsicle. That sucks. I hate that. Well, I like it, Daddy. And I like all of you because you're actually never too old to learn a new trick. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. One second, everybody. We seem to be experiencing minor technical difficulties. Let's send it back to Case. There we go. The camera's correctly adjusted so that I have the right hair and we're in the right place. Hate it when that happens. What exactly did happen? Production. Just production stuff. Looks like everyone thinks Munch is gonna win today. People forget that I win all the time. But everybody's also saying that I win all the time. How do they forget if they're also saying it? They forget how much they like that I win all the time, is what I meant to say. Anyways, Case or Brandon better at games is the question. Settle down, everybody. Yeah, you can keep applauding if you want. Oh, I guess they don't. Wear a merkin. Obviously, I've willed my hair to be gray. As an immortal, I could look like a lustrous teenager, but I enjoy this more stately look. Earns you immediate respect. Having a mane of powerful gray lion hair. Just looks like a shitty wig, you dumbass. Wow, somebody woke up on the wrong side of the, I don't know, goo sack they sleep in? Don't sleep in a goo sack. I should have never told you that story. I slept in a honey-filled sleeping bag once because it was a treatment that my wife and I were getting from a intimacy coordinator. Oh my God, I didn't mean to. I just meant that you're fucking a monster that probably sleeps in a weird place. That's all I forgot that was a thing you actually did. It's normal. It's a honey therapy treatment where you and your wife, to increase intimacy, you sleep in separate. Well, the intimacy coordinator sleeps in a sleeping bag with your wife filled with honey to guide her through the process. Well, you sleep in a honey sleeping bag that's sealed from the top. So they poke a hole in there so you can still breathe, but you're just in the honey bag. And what does that help with? Intimacy. The question today, Crumb, you don't want to know more? I really don't. The question today, Crumb, is who's a better gamer, Case or Brandon? Aren't they both pretty bad? Yeah, obviously they both suck. But well, not Brandon is a young man who's finding his way. Oh, you're Brandon Stan? Well, look, we don't all agree with the way Brandon games, but we can all at least agree with his politics, right? The opposite of that. I mean, I don't know if I agree with any of it, but I'm assuming Brandon's a better gamer. Really? You don't get to... Oh, we're tied in the plane count? Fine, I guess Case is better at gaming. But the politics of Brandon are better. Or do you mean the Brandon you like to talk about so much? The one that's always let's going? No, that's not. Obviously, that's not the one I mean. Me. You know, I choose Brandon. I just won the plane count. Fine, whatever. I think Case is fine at games too. I guess depending on the game. I hear someone approaching. The soft steps. Oh shit! Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lennon? Nope, she walked away. She saw Crumb and she walked away. She saw Crumb and she walked away. That's not, she saw us both. Nope, looked at you specifically. She just was busy. She's busy. Anyway, Mods, if you can make that debate. I actually think the professional gamer, professionalism used to matter in this country. Yeah, and then it was systematically destroyed by your party. Professionalism in general was consistently questioned by the forces that you represent. There's uniparty support for everybody being a fucking idiot, and you know it. Obviously, I support the proud idiots of our country, the mentally incapable of thought. That's a backbone of America that I appreciate the statements of certain CEOs who say that an interior monologue is actually a waste of time. I appreciate all perspectives. My point is, Case is good at, Case can play card games. We didn't specify the type of games. And Case can play card games. He can play them. He can play them reasonably well, from what I've heard him lightly brag about. Or, let's be honest, sometimes full brag. He fucking refuses to brag because he's a coward. Cowardly not bragging about his ability to play card games somewhat decently. You know who never is afraid to brag about being the best at games that they lose at consistently? Brandon. Look, this is a attention-based economy. And the real skill at games is forcing people to watch you play them. And nobody forces a couple people that are really here for something else to watch them play games like Brandon, I'm assuming. I mean, I haven't watched personally, but that's just because, you know, I'm mostly into the opera. Since when? Since forever. Look, I mean, the real skill at games is forcing yourself to play them for 15 to 20 minutes, regardless of their quality, and while doing so, you claim that you're the best in the world at them. He's maxing, he's gamer maxing. That's what they say, right? He's gamer maxing by limiting the amount of time that he games, and during that time claiming to be the absolute best in the world. That is a proven success strategy. And really, you think fucking Case can actually play any game? Well, they only think he's better than Brandon, which is, the bar is low. The bar is very low. But you know who limboed under that bar? Even with his bad knees and all the stink of that bag honey still on him? A certain guy with, what I've been told is a decently sized hog. That's brag. I shouldn't have said that. I don't mean to brag. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not talking about your fucking wrinkly asshole dick. It is wrinkly. It is a wrinkly old geezer down there for sure. Sometimes I think it looks like Mr. Magoo forgot to put on a costume, you know? Talking about my penis. I shouldn't have opened the door. Don't talk about your penis. That is not related to anything you're talking about. I'm just doing a little boys talk. Just doing a little club talk. Sorry. I get wild sometimes. I know how to have fun. I know how to talk about my penis and insult it. There's 14 comments that we have just been ignoring, and this seems like a perfect time to get into. No, I'm celebrating my victory with a little rough talk. Little rough-hewn talk from a real machismo magnet like myself, with a decent-sized penis that I will admit is wrinkly and ugly. Does it really count as resigning if you give yourself a month's notice like Tulsi did? Well, I mean, I'm for a long time said I will resign from all of my positions at the heat death of the universe. I will obviously then resume those positions as soon as the new universe is born in my image, but so you can, what I'm saying is you can call your resignation in advance, sometimes billions of years in advance. It doesn't count. They're all a bunch of frauds. Trump just went on a rant. Many people don't know there is a bin in the word dumb. A B in the word dumb. You read that B? You read that as bin? Many people don't know there's a B in the word dumb. He has the intellect of a 6-year-old. Well, do 6-year-olds know there's a B in the word dumb? Wouldn't they probably spell it D-U-M? So, I mean, not to advocate for the president here, but I think he's reading it at least a 7th grade level. I don't think we should check how many 7th graders know that there's a B in the word dumb. Sometimes I add other words to dumb. For instance, C-U-R-M-B. That sucks. That's not even a good one. It's a fucking good one. I just got your ass. I just strung you up like fucking laundry and you're not even drying. You just stumbled on this channel. It's disturbing and yet fantastic at the same time. I love it. Well, I'm in love with you. Oh my God, don't say that to a new viewer. Look, it's a little quick, but I'm in love with you. Blendable chroma. That shouldn't have been that hard for you to read. I'm in love with you. Stop fucking scaring away people by coming on so strong. It'd mean the world to me if you kept watching me. Stop it. Stop this. I will do anything. Shut up. Sound like fucking boys writing right now. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the follow, though. We do appreciate it. Case must have really not liked those pants to throw them away. Oh, talking about what he did to Kendall. For any one new viewer that we may have, the guy who streamed this is supposedly has a girlfriend named Kendall, and he threw away several of her garments that were unopened in a bag, like a fucking maniac. We can finally agree on this. That is insane that he did that. When Case finally gets partnered, are we calling his girlfriend fake? Because I'm down to do that. No, it's different. When Case finally gets partnered, he should ditch us like Fiona after she got partnered. That would be a very Case move to just abandon something like the second he makes any progress. Peter Thiel is running to Argentina. No one in history has done that before. I'm trying to think of what you could even be talking about. Nazis. They retired. I'm not saying I'm not pro-Nazi. Really? You're not? I'm not. But it's inaccurate to say they fled. They retired comfortably. Oh my God. How many people has Rick killed? I'm gonna plead the fifth on that, not because that's not me. Case, how many correspondents have you disappeared? He's down at least. Liliana, Tyler, Sammy. I haven't seen that weird guy who looks like a serial killer in a while. Probably others. Where's Hate Sock been? Salazar? That's at least, I'm thinking at least 50. 50? Cassim and Fiona, yeah, where are they? They've never been on the, well, they have been on the stream, but only briefly, and they were never correspondents. He's killed hundreds. I hope Crumb's wife got everything in the divorce. We're not divorced. Okay, well, that's a reductive term. Divorce is a reductive term? Well, it's a limited term. You can actually separate parts of yourself from each other, but share other parts. It's like polyamory, but if it was like a poly market of self stocks, and you choose what to invest in at any given time. You can just be into cuck stuff. I'm really not. Unfortunately, I've learned I'm not. Usually, because I think when you get humiliated, you're supposed to feel pleasure. And I really do just feel pain. Okay, moving on from there. So, honey cucking. No, that's a different thing. That was a procedure. Leave the McDonald's order on the porch next to the aggro crag statue. Please crap wrong browser window. What a mistake. Giggle Trash, come on, stop telling on yourself. Why did Kendall quit the lucrative career? How'd you say lucrative just now? You've been saying that word too much. Oh, well, I am trying to release a book called Lucrative Oils. It's about oils that you can sell online. The oil market, non gasoline oils is the book I'm trying to write. My wife has an oil instructor, and we're considering co-releasing a book with me as funding it. Oh my gosh, there's too much lore on you. Jesus Christ, enough lore with you. What? No, lucrative oils. Lucrative oils. It's a working title. How did Crumb get bad knees? It's a really funny story that we don't have time for. Jesus, isn't the gorilla supposed to... You don't want to hear my knee story? I don't. I was helping my wife's Lamaze instructor move into our place. Oh my God. All right. Isn't the gorilla supposed to punch? He's a male Lamaze instructor. I understand. Isn't the gorilla supposed to punch the groin of Crumb? That is supposed to happen. I'm waiting for Case to get the legal clearances necessary. I will hold up my end of the bargain, and I have, as mentioned, been training my little wrinkly guy, although, honestly, a decent-sized wrinkly guy. My old man in the sea, if the sea was my rancorous ocean of pubic hair. Anyway, I'm training my penis to get punched. Lamaze is for pregnant women. Yeah, but what if you're training post-pregnancy several 20 years later? Then you can use them as well. Is your wife pregnant again? No. She was dealing with postpartum to pregnancy 25 years after the fact, and so she had her male Lamaze instructor move in for a couple weeks. And I hurt my knee moving his pommel horse, I believe it was. Who got Crumb's wife pregnant? Me, twice. I'm not gonna disperse the good reputation of Belulia Crumb, although I do think the most based thing she's ever done is cheat on you regularly. How limited your perception to think that she's cheated on me at all. I have eyes that can see beyond such petty insecurities. I call those eyes GoPros. Matt Liddell, Rockin' Stone, Brand, exclamation point 4, and of course me, which I didn't. Thank God I didn't. But Matt, congratulations on your child. Matt Liddell wasn't even around when my wife got pregnant. And I would know, because I was there. I really was. I did. They are my kids. You can really tell. They do look a lot. They look like you, exactly. They do, actually, which is unfortunate for them. That's low, even for you. You know it's low that you did that to them. Is Crumb rocking a Liam Neeson or a Diddy down there? Does Liam Neeson have a rocking hug? Look, I'll level with you guys. I do have a long and ugly penis. That is still an old Louis C.K. bit, which I think you're not supposed to do because you're worried about that kind of thing. It's not a bit. It's not it's not pretty, but it's big. It's true. It kind of looks like the sort of thing they used to clean out like a laundry machine, you know? Well, or like the cords behind your laundry machine. If you ever go back there and you're like, what does this big honking thing connect to? I've had similar reactions. But I'm not a size guy. So to me, it's not appealing. And it is subjectively an ugly penis. Chode, it's more like, it's like an old woolly mammoth that they thawed out of the ice and tried to rehabilitate, and it didn't take. This is too much about you. As always, it's way too much. And just check the tape. Munch said he was back in case before the poll started. Check the tape. Munch said he was back in case before the poll started. Did we switcheroo? But then we switcherooed mid-poll. So that's allowed. You can switch a horse mid-streams? You can stream a horse in the middle of a stream. I don't, look, it's too late. I got the victory. I mean, I did win, obviously, but I also am too lazy to go check the tape. Crumb is terrible and nobody likes him. He should go back to hell and just let us hang out with Zombie Crumb and his devil translator guy. I do miss the devil. Can you stop living in this fantasy world where I was a zombie and you had to debate the devil to rescue my soul from hell? No appreciation for the things I do. Literally the greatest friend move that your mortal enemy could ever make. And I get fucking nothing for it. And I wouldn't want anything from you anyway, so fuck you is my point. What new viewers? We're probably still at 0 viewers. Should we check? There's no time. There's no time. Okay. That's it. I fucking won. I literally did win. Well, I don't accept asterisks. I've been working on it with my honey bag Lamaze instructor. You have your own Lamaze instructor? I also have my own Lamaze instructor. Men can get depressed over pregnancy too and want to work on pelvic floor exercises. It's allowed. And he says I need to work on celebrating my win. So no asterisks. I don't care what happened. I got the big W today, and I'm excited. We're cutting away from all of this. It's fucking over. It's the end. It's the end. Crumb is going to be arrested. It's only a matter of time. The same thing that happened to Maduro, I've heard, is going to happen to Crumb. What? I'm saying stuff like that. you're going to get Maduro. A advanced SWAT team is entering the premises now to requisition you, to illegally requisition you to, I don't know, prison forever, I'm assuming. I'm just going to keep saying that till it happens, please. That's Munch and Crumb. There's more stuff coming up, but this was the main event, so I don't even know why. We'll see you soon. Yes? Hold. Hold, everyone. My fellow Americans, today is a momentous day. Your one and only dead president has returned. I'm not just on that fucking Cash Money anymore. I'm on your goddamn screen, watching the hottest videos from around the internet. I'm trying to appeal to the kids. I started cursing. Hi, it's Abraham Lincoln. That's right. Fucking stacking up those dead presidents. I'm all about that money now. Congratulations. Appealing to the kids. Why? The children are the future of this great nation. I want to meet them where they're at. I went to the back rooms and I dropped some back shots. I've been fucking? Why are you saying it all like a question? I don't know, the kids will... I don't want to just seem like some old out of touch guy. I think aggressively talking about fucking as a dead ancient president probably does that. Giggle
Listen
Trash,
up, Jack.
thank you so much.
Giggle Trash just salon for Pies 3 Money Bucket. And man, I probably shouldn't say this, but
oh my God,
love
it's my
to have
son.
You could store so many tater tots in that bad boy.
I see a fellow aficionado of large hats to store food in. That's what people don't realize, why we wore these big old hats. It was to store food in. And sometimes bugs. You find a cool bug in the woods and you want to keep it. Biden knew Lincoln's dead? I consider Biden a close personal friend. And the whole Biden-Lebanon family. That's their secret middle name, but it was a little too spicy for our age. It sounded foreign. Lebanon? You thought it was to hide a boner? It's good for that, too. You can dangle it over your erect penis as a party trick, and then people are impressed that you're that firm, but they never see the size. You don't want to have to compete with other presidents for that. You know? I don't. I was never president. And it shows. I'm assuming there's only been a couple of you. A couple? Oh no, did we stop doing them? No, we're still doing them, unfortunately. I think we probably should have stopped after 20, but we've kept running up the numbers. Legacy. Okay. Well, anyway, we were supposed to go amongst the web, Mr. President. Very good. In my day, we'd go amongst the pamphlets. What we'd get some wild pamphlets out there. We'd go ham on that printing press. We'd print stuff that was wild. Stories about like horses. You ever read a good horse story? Horror? Horse. The genre of horse? I've seen movies with horses. No, the genre of horse. Like a story about a horse It gets a new saddle? You ever read that one? You ever read the story about the horse that gets a new saddle? I've seen Seabiscuit. What? Alright, let's just watch a video. You're not making any sense. Horse story is different.
And boy, throb. Let's go.
Oh! Pre-save now. What does that mean? Do I need to save those 4 children from that parking lot? No, you can save the link? What do they mean by pre-save? They're just hyping up the release of their new song with Kesha. And good for Boy Throb, who's somehow being accused of being an industry plant, which I guess is possible. But I think they just got popular on TikTok. Oh yeah, ratings. Type a number between 4 and score. That's not every type of number. It's a joke. I'm doing a joke. I know there's other numbers. We had up to 100 in my day, sir. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. Exclamation point 7 years ago. This guy gets it. I'm excited for... I mean, I'm a fan of Boy Throb. Hey, Kendall, did you know Boy Throb's doing a song with Kesha? Kendall already knew. Kendall already knows all this stuff. I can never impress her. Work on that, son. It's about listening. Actually, no. Back in my day, it was about telling them what to do and forcing extremely rigorous gender standards on them. So try that. I'm not gonna try that. All right. What the hell? Someone put you in here. This is an old Cream Stream clip? What the fuck? Exterminator! Oh, this is probably me yelling a bunch. This is a clip of me yelling in the past, as opposed to the current clips of me yelling.
Trying to kill me, Jack, trying to kill me, Exterminator, trying to kill me, Skyrim, trying to kill me, Ploptos, trying to kill me, Greener Sam, trying to kill me, Suborbital says he's gonna kill me, Thunder Drake, trying to kill me, Exterminator, trying to kill me, and Beam Up closing us out with this 69 bits! Yeah!
Why did you ever stop doing that? And I guess nobody succeeded at killing you. Must be nice. I do like that. Currently, I haven't been killed. Must be nice. There used to be a podcast. Now there's a stream on Thursdays that you have to pay for. Wow! Progress! A Joel Haver fireside chat. This is... Oh, it's not very long. 9.91. Someone rightfully gave it a 0.
Hey, son.
Like, you can't win over everybody. I don't know if anybody gave it a 0. I did. How could you? Could have been a 10. Am I screaming? Here's a fireside chat.
Hey, son, I got something I need to tell you. I'm a virgin.
Hashtag relatable.
Well, wait, Dad, if you're a virgin, then how could you be my father?
Well, me and your mother decided to go with the artificial insemination route.
But why would you do that?
Well, I was saving myself.
You were saving yourself? I mean, you two were together for over 20 years.
I wasn't saving myself for your mother. I was saving myself for you.
Those are the types of relationships this country was founded on. incest grooming? No, but back in my time we called it apprenticeship. Oh. You've never apprenticed a young man? Who's your non-biological son born by a wife? I never did that. No. Wow. I guess American values aren't what they used to be. Oh well, I would have given it a 10, but that's what I gave my apprentice boy. Oh my god. Case move away from the president? I'm not saving myself for you. The plot of There Will Be Blood. There will be buds. Best buds. Oh god, the genre of horse that you requested is available right now. Let's move on. Ah. Horse farts? Wow. Can someone do that to me? Do ghosts fart? I'm not a ghost. I'm a temporarily corporal historical being. Oh. I don't know if I can fart though, so I'd love to find out. I'll lay on the ground prone with my belly exposed, and I'll have my apprentice boy come push on it. Thought we moved on from that. That was strangely satisfying though. Just the idea of someone flipping a switch and everything leaves you. That cuts across time. That's a universal desire. Relief. Yeah, I agree. How much do you agree? Show me. We got to watch videos actually. I'm sorry, Mr. President. Sorry. I don't know what this is. Let's find out. They're being chased. Man thinks they conquer nature, but have they truly? That was beautiful. Who won the competition between man and duck? The annual duck vs. man race is still going? I didn't realize that was a tradition. What? What country do you live in? This country was founded on man, adult boy, apprenticeships, and duck racing. You weren't around at the founding of the country. You're slightly too old for that. Too young, I mean. But I studied history. 9.36. I should make exclamation point Yimmy, Timmy, and Jimmy do something to honor their sacrifice. More clips of me. We can only have one clip of me a day. That was courtesy of Live and Sleazy. Let's close things out with another Live and Sleazy. Closing time. How do you know that song? Everybody knows that song. In the great flattened afterlife that's neither heaven nor hell. Oh, that's where you're at? That's where I'm at. That's where I moved in there recently. This is Live and Sleazy. Let's see what we got.
Juicy triple T.
Oh my gosh. Tung 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 just whore. It's that's you tung tung or tra-la-la tra-la-la.
And I believe that was footage of the Eric Trump wedding. I thought it was Trump Jr. that got married, but no, that's a random youth. Oh. Because I got invited, but on account of being dead, I couldn't RSVP. The youths, the kids are probably fine. America is good. The only options there are that's naturally what came out while he was drugged, or he had the wherewithal, even while on knockout gas, to make content. Either way, it's a little troubling. Let's see if there's a feel-good one we can end on.
Here we are.
All right, food makes everyone happy. We'll actually close out on this one.
Here we are making a Air Jordan shoe burrito. We start by laser engraving the tortillas and constructing the shoe. Cheese will hold everything together nicely.
A cobbler. I see.
Perfect.
Glad to see this profession is still going strong. I was
Now
afraid
for the
man would
fillings.
stop wearing shoes. Very good.
Lace that bad boy up.
I'm unfamiliar
Don't
with this shoe
forget the
design.
guacamole. Introducing the Air Jordan shoe Rito.
Very well. Is that legal to put Mexican fare inside of a boot? In my day, you were only allowed to eat German cuisines from leather-bound boots. That was a rule? That was a rule. No, you can make food boots now. All boots can be a food boot. Leather is a cow product. When a boot runs out of enough structure for you to still wear it, you throw it into a soup. Am I supposed to be impressed just because that man's doing the standard thing of using a food boot? I guess times have changed. I guess they have. These modern times are sometimes too much. Too much change too fast can be a bad thing, and I know that's coming from the man who both freed the slaves and invented 6'7". That was me. Where'd your beard go? You're not gonna ask me about the 6'7" thing? We gotta go. We gotta move on. Don't explain it. I don't need to know what rationale you're gonna give. It's good though. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. That's right, kids. I'll be back here every Tuesday at 6 or 7. It's already played out. It's already, the slang is already old. Well, that's fine, because I am too. But I'm the most appealing man to the youths of all time. Not in a bad way. In a good way. Why are you stop trying to appeal to the youths. I will never stop as an American president. Trying to appeal to the most youthful of the youths. And connect with them. All right, stop saying this. What's wrong with saying that as a president? Stop saying that, Mr. President. I just want the youth to like me. Stop saying that as a president. Why? That's a good thing for a president to want. We're calling it. I'm sending it to a thing. What are you trying to rate right now? I hit the wrong button. There's nothing to rate, young man. I'm sending it to a different segment. It's time to play games. It's game time. Hey, hi, hello. Hi.
Don't get me started. Don't make me get out of character. That make you turn to a target. Dearly departed. Making a scene like Martin. We up
sorry.
the scores in the margins. Ain't hungry, I'm starving. I gotta eat what I hunt. It's a bargain.
I ate 17 pounds of cheesy gordita crunch because I'd been in a non-food period for a while. I hadn't eaten in a couple of weeks, so I food maxed. I ate 17 pounds of cheesy gordita crunches, and they're backing up on me a little bit, but I don't have to eat again for another 2 months. I was just food maxing. I learned that recently. Anyway. God, stop this music. I don't even like music. Mom, what?
Brandon, Stacy, Joseph, Smith, how dare you turn on the hall light?
I didn't. Don't get distracted. I'm actually scared that there could be a ghost in the hall because I didn't do that. I don't believe in ghosts, but I did recently see a documentary called The Break Room or something. And honestly, what I learned is fucked up stuff can happen anywhere, at any time. Mom, what? What?
Hey, Branny, there is some kind of fungus crawling out of your door. You okay? Last of Us situation? Bran?
No, that's the Long John Silver's from last week. It's sort of been growing out, and I haven't had time to clean it up yet. So if you could clean that up for me, it'd be good, because I haven't had time. I'm sort of getting like a welcome mat to my room, but it's Long John Silver's mold growing out of a styrofoam. Well, it's just a bag, actually. I don't put it in styrofoam. The fuck is this?
Hey, Bran, this guy Case Blackwell is a better gamer than you and has a talking dog.
It sounds pretty made up, Mom.
What's happening to my baby boy?
Sounds pretty made up, Mom. Nobody's a better gamer than me. Case in point, I'm going to seamlessly set up this controller right now, easily. There'll be no problem with it, for sure. Okay. I just want to play Maple Story. Anyway, today we're playing Maple Story. It's literally right here.
How many times I have to tell you, put your nasty, crusty,
It's a keyboard game.
crunchy towels in the laundry. I don't want to slip on one of your slimy, flaky towel rags anymore.
Mom, towels work better when they're crunchy because they exfoliate your skin as they wick off the moisture. It's like scrubbing your skin with a Scrub Daddy, and it's good for you. That's why my skin is so smoothly oily. To continue enjoying Nexus games, you're required to update your information.
Hall light, and you're not standing here in chains, then who is that? Oh.
Mommy? What? I just need to play Maple Story, Mommy. I don't have time for this. She's trying to freak me out. She's literally trying to ruin my life and freak me out. It's not going to happen. Oh my God, what is up with this freaking thing? Resume Maple Story. Why is it hard to do this?
Twizzler Youth Placard. Brandon, this is your activation. You must kill President Lincoln.
What? Isn't he dead already? Enter text in this game. You'll need an on-screen. You'll need to open the on-screen keyboard manually. Why? Look at this screen it's giving me. Like, why? I have a keyboard. What the fuck? Oh my God. Just work.
Bran.
What?
Bran.
Mom, what?
Bran.
Yes? What? God, it's so hard to load games because my mom is always acting like a raspy, terrifying ghost. It sucks. She's lucky I don't move out. Dude, this game is fucking killing me. Why won't it load? This is insane.
Hey, Brandon, why is there only one sock out of each pair in your dirty laundry?
Mom, I literally don't even know what you're talking about. I'm trying to play Maple Story. I need to focus. I don't have time to explain my sock setup to you, okay? It's complex and it's interesting, but I don't have time. This game literally won't start. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. Did I... Oh, what? Oh, it's just not full screen for some reason. For some reason it loaded like this.
Avoid the Black Mage's shadow. Over.
How do I make this not like this? What? There is a request for what region I'm in too. I have to look that up. Maple Story. Join the Scania server. Okay, Scania it is.
Bran, make sure you join the Scania server so you can play with Sabrina. We're doing bong hoops, and she told me to tell you that.
Okay, thank you, Mommy. That was actually useful. Unfortunately, I can't make this full screen. I don't know why. So we'll just put it here. Create a character. Sure, this guy. Alt-enter to full screen. Okay. There we go.
Hey, Brandon. Make sure you say some controversial shit and clip it to your social media platforms. Outdo this case, dude.
Okay, babies shouldn't have food. It's the, why do they deserve it just because they're babies? That's like stupid, honestly, if you think about it. Like, if they're so good, why don't they get their own? Okay. I mean that, though. I do mean that. Like, I've always said that. That babies don't deserve food. Wild Hunter, Bishop, Wren, Bowmaster, Marksman.
Did you really put my scrub daddy up your ass again, Brandon?
No.
I don't know if I can keep living like this. I'm going to need to have Pastor Joe pray for you.
I don't even touch my ass, Mom. That's weird. I would never, I haven't even thought about my ass ever. I literally never let water touch it. Like, cause that is, I think that's like sus or whatever. Like, that's straight up sus or whatever. Bishop, Wren, Bowmaster, Hero, Paladin, Pathfinder, Shadower, Dual Blade. Oh, Nightwalker, good. I'm glad that's in here. Aaron.
Apparently my tax attorney, Matt Liddell, is having a new baby with Crumb's wife. You're gonna have a new brother.
What?
So, who's Crumb?
Mom, I don't know. I'm a demon slayer. Like, everybody's... this guy and I have the same vibe. Oh, make an explorer. Okay. Where is that? Is it... Am I missing
Brandon,
something?
I think something's wrong with your mom. Her eyes are glowing. She's all fucked up, man. No, wait.
This game
Stay
is
away
loud.
from me,
I gotta
lady.
turn it down. Rick, are you okay? Rick, what? There we go. Half volume for this game. Okay. Yeah, I don't see unemployed. I do think that's usually a fun class to play. I've been playing it for a while. So it's a little frustrating that it's not in here. I don't see the Explorer class. I could just be
Hey Brandon, are you
blind to
playing a
that.
farming game?
I can't tell.
To stop farming this mold out here.
Mom, don't fart into my door. Stop doing that. Okay, Sabrichi, I would like to play an Explorer, but I don't see it. So I might just have to click on either Kana, or Demon Slayer, or Cadena, or Blaster. Whoa, look at this lady. She's got a fucking gun. That's insane. I think I'll be her because she's got huge gloves.
Online thing you used
I
to
don't
play
know.
when you almost got kidnapped by a 50-year-old man that one time?
Yes? I don't know what this is. One second, everybody.
Add options now.
What's the name, guys? It's important to do interactive content. And so you get to set the name yourself. Rick, what?
Case Blackwell is a better gamer than you.
What?
I have never seen someone cool beat Minesweeper first try. You
I
suck.
could do that. I've literally done that a million times. The options are Genital Slit, Crumb's Kid, Plops a lot, not Hitler, and Bleached. Not Hitler, they might not let me type that in, which I've learned other times you guys have seen. Like, I just am a fan of history, but a lot of these games don't like that type of name.
Hey Brandon, Mecha
shoot, the winner
Rooney
was
just tried
not
to sell
Hitler.
me some yellow milk. Should I invest?
We're gonna just change it to not hitless to let people know that I'm a hit. It's close. It's close, but it won't get me instantly banned. Let's see if we can find my haircut. I guess that's close enough. How come they don't really allow for like a sickly pink? I guess that's as close as it gets.
Sweet cow to mine. Bran, I tried that new churrito from Del Taco. I shouldn't have gone chasing waterfalls, honey.
Did you say you tried a new shit-rito? Is that a thing on their menu? Are they leaning into that aspect of their food that it does that to you? You gotta pay for cool hair? Fuck. What about paying for a sick-ass club? Into club. Yeah, that's a reference I know. Black strong face. I don't think I'm allowed to do
Brandon,
black
guess
strong
what's for
face.
dinner? Your mom invited me over for burritos arriba.
Oh, that sounds good, Brick. Good for you. I'll do a Hazel Prudent face. I haven't heard the song Club Girl, no. My job is Resistance, by the way. Name available. Oh, okay, good then. Confirm. Yeah, I'm not hitless. Select key bindings, just default is fine, whatever.
Hey, Bran, I kept getting messages from a train talking about tree sex and anal bleaching.
What?
Is this a cult or an ad for Burger King?
I think that's a Burger King ad. Mom, did you fart again? God, I can't even focus with you doing all this. I gotta turn this down more. Sabrici, what do I do? Do either of these matter? Start at level 30 by automatically completing the job story. Up to that point, you'll have the option to either skip the content. I don't...
Little poor boy can't afford cool hair and outfits.
It's not all about the outfit, it's about the loose skin under the shirt or whatever. Okay, I'll skip. I'm a multi-strike master. The hell is all of this?
Brick, I am trying to get Case to like me. Do you think this will work?
Just saying, will this work? Probably not. Am I ready to break some stuff or whatever? Oh god, what is this game? Uh-oh. I legitimately don't have any idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you interested in battle mages, the fighting magicians?
Hey Bran, what's up?
Accept my friend request. Nothing I'm... Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I'm gonna level with you. I feel a little overwhelmed. I don't really understand anything I'm looking at, except... It's not that I'm a bad gamer and I am bad at reading context clues.
Hey, Brandy, I'm playing Nina the Hallower and totally beating your Bonestone total. I'm way better than you, fucking loser.
I think it's illegal to talk to your son that way, Mom. Okay, yes, I'll take you there right now. Oh shit, I don't know what I agreed to. Okay, so it's like point and click. What is this? What does pie do?
Hey, baby Bran. In the club, we all fam. I just made that up. That's my new catchphrase.
That's honestly pretty
In
good,
the
Mom.
club.
That's pretty good, actually. That's
Yep.
pretty good. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Don't worry, I'm gonna help you out. Thanks, Lilith. Sabrici, I do want to play the game with you, but I don't really understand what anything is, or... I also have I've been told I have, like, no patience, apparently.
Friend request? Imagine you having friends. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, that's a choice. Like, having friends is literally a waste of time. What am I? Reina straight gets its start. Oh, okay. Luna wants you to talk about the changes that have been going.
Case is the better gamer, dude.
Did I not do that? Oh, I just wasn't talking to her. Okay. Okay. Is that a done deal? Okay. All the creatures of Rian are working together now. The penguins, the Malamutes, the seals. They used to fight all the time. They put aside their differences. That's
Not
lovely.
disproving those rumors of Case Blackwell being a better gamer than you.
That's fine. Move me. Sabrici, this might have to be a two-parter, because I think I'm going to be really bad at this and very slow, and I'm extremely confused by every aspect of this. I am a Puton, mightiest of the penguins. Did I just level up? How?
Uh-oh, you stupid fuck. Bing! Bop. WWW. WWE. WWE.
Frick, what? Are you being rude? These furry people are the Melmoots. They're not much for talking. Whoa, me either. So, this is the first time Reina straight, yes? Have you gone sailing before? You will need a ship. I accept. Give me one.
I've got no advice here. I guess just start cybering everyone until you get free stuff.
Okay. Why did I get experience from that? What? He's still got a thing over his head. Go get lumber, I guess. Starting route? How?
You know what I just noticed? Why does your mom sound like Roseanne? Is your mom Roseanne?
No. I don't think so. Beginner adventure. Oh, I'm supposed to click on him again, I guess. Oh, wait, no. Well, what do these arrows do? It said my transit was in progress. You should play Algebra the game next? That sounds good.
Hey, Brandon. Bro, you forgot to wear any jorts on stream. We can see everything.
Wait,
Hashtag
how?
ass out for brands. Over.
I can see what I'm outputting though, and it's my upper body and head. Collect some lumber. Oh my god, you can move? How? How do you move? You can like actually walk around?
You should play Algebra, the game, next.
I thought you literally could only stand still. Like legitimately, I thought that you could only stand still. What are the fucking controls? Settings. How did I level up again? Oh, someone else is leveling up, I guess. I'd love to get to the level where I can walk. That's the thing I'm definitely... Oh, I learned how to sit. Oh, it's the arrow keys? Okay. But it's point and click. I gotta change that. Okay, how do I jump? Thought it was gonna be WASD, but I guess it's not. Mom, are you okay? No, I died. I leveled up from dying. Oh, I didn't die. I'm trapped at the bottom. Control is attack. Press backslash to bring up the keyboard settings. Would it make you sad to know that I'm doing that?
When you're done working up a sweat, I slid some bundt cake under the door for you. I avoided most of the fungus.
Menu. Key bindings. Alt is jump? What? Okay, there we go. Controls attack. Okay, I'm getting it now. I've leveled up my ability to understand what's happening. Maybe, possibly. Probably not. Okay. Yes. It's your very first voyage. We'll achieve. Okay, whatever. If you're on the hunt for lumber, we'll start with. Okay, yeah, I'm on that for lumber. I mean, I'm not giving it a. I'm not doing a good job showing it off. So it's hard to say. Give me wood. Okay, give it to me. Oh, I just got some. Oh, I'm a farmer now. I'm farming. Okay. I did farming. Okay, done. Bring me back.
Hey, Gina Darling is back streaming from China. You should raid her so we can
I'll
hear
raid
how
Gina
great
Darling.
China is.
I've heard it's big, but I have my doubts that it's that big. I've never been there, so is it even that big? If I've never been there? What the hell are these things? I got everything I need. Let me go back. Portal me. Allow me to portal. Fuck. How do I interact with things? I'm jealous of this guy's ability to portal. Yes? Portal is alt tab delete. Oh, okay. I leveled up from collecting all that lumber. Starting to think level 33 might be kind of low, given the amount of levels I'm gaining from doing incredibly basic things.
Brandon, if you can hear a girl laughing in the background, it's just me and Kendall laughing at your game playing.
I'm trying to learn, okay? Sabrit, it's only Fancy. It's been a mod for 2 years. Congratulations, Fancy. As a celebration, I can VIP you, but we just learned that we'll also unmod you. That's, okay, that's fine. Don't give up. Starting route?
You should have taken the college course on how to play MapleStory first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mate, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I want to do this. I believe in myself now. We're celebrating you, Fancy. It's a celebration. Okay, go up here. Do you want me to anchor up near the ice station? You better believe it.
Franny,
Except your trade
the farthest you ever been from home is when you joined that cult
Sorry,
in
Screech.
Oakland for a week. I missed that week, buddy.
Okay, what do you do? Don't be the only sardine out of the school, that's what I say. Hey, Putan. Wait, why is my name Putan? I thought my name was not Hitless. I leveled up from that? What did I do? I accept you. I accept you, flaws and all. Thanks, Big Tuna. Starting route. Okay, into the ocean I go. No, that was wrong somehow. Oh shit, I've arrived at my destination. Oh god, die. No! They're invincible! Oh my god, what am I supposed to do here? This seems like probably not the... Ooh, I hit the wrong button. This seems like probably not the right way to fight. They're fucking invincible! Yeah, it's our secret mod, Fancy. Fancy, do you happen to be good at whatever this is? Final Fantasy Farmville or something? Because I am getting my fucking shit rocked by these invincible creatures. I also don't get how I climb anything. I don't understand any of the controls. It feels like this can't be the way it wants you to do this, right? I beat one? Give me this stuff. Give me this stuff. Come on. I don't know how to pick anything up. No, I left. Oh god, I got destroyed. What was I supposed to be doing? Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Oh god. Do I click on it? I've never been more confused by something that is clearly designed to be understood by anyone. I'm maple storing. The real struggle is learning what button does anything. Go home. Enhance equipment. Trace resto. Maple chat. Combo. What? Oh, NPC/gather. I was hitting space. Why wasn't I gathering? You need to open the skills menu, adding skill points to them, assign ranks and keys. Also, put on gear you probably got when you skipped the tutorial. I see, I skipped the tutorial. Did you skip it if you didn't even know that you were skipping it though?
But Brandy, did
Equip.
we get you to turn that down the thermostat again? I'm freezing my balls of here.
Your balls of here? It's pretty crazy to say, Mom. I see nothing. I don't have anything. I have no worldly possessions. I have a chair, and I can do this. Ugh. And sit. I can go from laying flat on my face to sitting. Do you have the ability to change the game via bot? No, only via channel points and only once per stream. So I'm stuck like this. I'm stuck in this world. Oh, that's the map of the world. Okay. I think this is all I have. Don't have a pet. I essentially suck ass. The thing about this world is that I'm fucking pathetic in it. And even when I kill something, I can't pick up what it gives me.
Are you winning, son? Are you what this game calls winning?
Yes?
How about now?
No, I'm losing pretty hard. I must, what's this? This says new. Maybe this is good. Yeah, absolutely. You can send me a message. Row, 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 row. Ahem, row, 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 row. There's something in your pocket. You're not sure what it is, but it's making a lot of noise. You reach into your pocket, retrieve the mysterious object. It was suffocating. My pockets are sticky. Where did you come from? Well, I'm a half robot, half supercomputer. I'm a familiar. Fancy dropping the real celebration of 5 subs. Passed out. I'm about to pass out because of the intense gameplay and the 2 expert years of modding offered by Fancy. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. As soon as this cat tells me how to play this game, I'm going to reward these subs by doing this game so good. Who the fuck is this guy? Mysterious man? I'm the chosen one? Fuck, I don't want to do that.
Do 9/11.
Brick, no. I can't do it. It already happened. I'm a humble researcher. You're the chosen one. Hold up, what? I'm like familiars, okay? Anyway, here's a proposal. Sure, I'd like to offer you a deal. Great, what do you say? I agree, I don't know what the deal is, I didn't pay attention. I knew you would like what I would explain that you skipped. Uh-oh. I skipped it too hard. I might have skipped it too hard.
Give me one of those subs, Bran. I'm starving.
You can't have them like that, Mom. You're not understand. You're combining words. They're different. Fuck. Okay. Shit. I gotta quit streaming. Case is in a theme dungeon. I'm too high level for, so I can't even go in there. I'm so fucking weak that this dungeon is destroying me. Wait, I'll leave. I'll leave so that I can at least say hi to you before I honestly have to. Oh God, what? The hell?
Yes! Twice in one stream, Mr. President! Did you even know that was possible?
The hell?
Play a collecting wood type trap beat.
I'm not doing that. I'm playing. There's too many musics happening. Silence this train's racket. I'm in the middle of playing Maple Story. We don't have time for trains. Or we do boats here.
Whoa, 100 Barts! Yes!
Oh shit, that's a shitload of Barts. What the hell? That's too many Barts. It's 100
of them.
This is fucking crazy.
Hey, Bran.
What?
You gotta wear a coat out there in the freezing cold. Are you stupid?
Yeah, I don't.
You'll get cock rot.
Mom, that's a myth. Cockrot is a myth. I gotta go say hi to Zabrichi because, anyway, thank you. Also, thank you for the subs and man, you
suck at this. I can't even rap over this beat. How am I supposed to thank any subs? This beat is more like jaunty travel music.
It's because I'm playing a game.
I don't play games. Oh, hell yeah. Me too. Giggle Trash, thank you for the 100 bits. Bundle Sprout, thank you for the 100 bits. Skyler, thank you for the 300 bits. I'm honestly, this is me trying to sing over this, but I just don't understand this music.
It's travel music. I'm playing a game.
For Maple Story, and then Pelosi told me that I couldn't be president anymore. Oh, that was the president who said that. The president said that.
I did need those 100 Barts. Well, I didn't. I guess Case does.
Case is going to put 100 temporary Bart tattoos on himself. Speaking of, we need to make a thread for that, actually.
I'm literally in the middle of something. Can everyone stop trying to distract me?
I miss when you visited me often.
Oh, hell yeah. Good to see you, dude. Man, I wish I could go to you and that Big Mac guy and the old guy and the ninja guy. I miss those guys.
What?
I miss all the guys that Brick hangs out with. Mac guy, ninja guy, some old guy, that guy who checks your memory card and tells you stuff that you played. I miss all those guys. Psyop Mantis.
Psycho Mantis.
No, Brick hangs out with Psyop Mantis.
I'm going to make a thread. And it's called 100 Barts.
I'm one of the Barts, so 99.
Post any temporary Bart tattoos that either exist or that you want custom ordered. So this is a thread that I was told I had to make by Case. If you want, you can go into the Cream Team Discord and go to the 100 Barts thread and post any temporary Bart tattoos spelled with 3 O's for some reason that either exist or that you want custom ordered. So if you have any thoughts on that, Brick, what? I'm explaining so much.
Hype Train. You don't talk enough anymore,
Yo, what's up, man? I know how it is. Sometimes I'm being silenced by the deep state.
More like 100 farts.
100 rapping Barts.
Oh, it could be 100 rapping Barts too. If you want that more, we could do that instead, but it's supposed to be putting on 100 Bart Simpson tattoos at once. Look, my new goal is just to find Sabrici. That's the only thing that we want to do. There's Sabrici! Oh my god, look how fucking decked out Sabrici is. What the hell? She has a whole tree she can sit with. She's got a magical bird. I literally just have this fucking club. She's got a mushroom on her head. Oh my god. I'm being shown up so hard. Well, can you do this, Sabrici? Boom. Planks. Plank, 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 plank. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, not to brag, but I can do this. Boom. I have a really shitty chair. Accept the trade request. Oh, sorry. You can't drop items in Mesos, trade with other players, or do cash gifting. Oop, the hype train died. Either because this is a new account or because you purchase a restricted item. The game said I'm being bad and that I'm not allowed. Sabrici, I'm literally bowing down to you because it's fucking hopeless for me. I can't even beat the frickin' starting area bison. They were rocking my ass. I'm at half-life. And not the one that people want there to be another one of. Oh, I can get low and poke people. Fancy Ranson changed name or something. Who the fuck is It's Only Fancy? Look, Sabrici, I will play this game again and I'll do better. But unfortunately I have to eat. So I have to go. But I am very impressed by your vastly superior character. I can't. What the hell is happening there? You summoned fucking some sort of demon instantly? Yeah, they're kitted out. But I mean, I do have a club. So, there's that. All right. The important thing is we made a lot of progress. We made a ton of progress. Maple Story. Thank you for showing off your epic character, Sabrici. It showed us what we could achieve through diligence, which is important to learn. It's a lesson that we all continuously learn. Exit game. I have to exit the game. I'm sorry. Exit the game. How do I actually exit the game? Okay, I think I exited the game. We can only hope that we exited the game. Alright. We'll try that someday. Soon-ish. We'll try to do better. Sabrici, it was only confusing because I'm so used to advanced Fortnite menus. It's a I used custom advanced Fortnite menus and it's thrown me off. Otherwise I would have navigated it perfectly. If you had made an Explorer class character, I couldn't find it. I tried, but I also might have read past it 6 times in a row. But nobody checked the VOD to prove that. It is not a good use of your time to do that. Yeah, it was Case's fault. He was texting me during that and it was confusing. Jet would have completed the game. He probably already has. I mean, but I'm not claiming to be Jet. Like, I'd be irresponsible if anyone had claimed to be Jet. It's like, I'm not going to claim to be the Pope, you know? All right, let's see. I think Gina's on. She's returned from China. Honestly, I'm not sure why you would. Apparently, if you can stay, that's like a good idea. According to Case, you should just try to become a Chinese citizen. That seems to be the current meta, but some of us are actually still patriots, so good for Gina for coming back. I hope she had a lovely time. But honestly, ask her if it really is that big. Because I think the jury's still out on if China's like actually big. Like, what if it's not? Mom, what?
I'm free. I'm out of the house. Mama gonna rage something fierce.
How did you bang on my door then? Wait. How did she bang on my door then? That's probably nothing. Fuck. Mom, what?
I fucking love Gina Darling.
That's fine, Mom. Even though I'm a streamer and you could watch me, I know you watch Gina instead, even though I'm your beautiful son. Alright, look, I gotta go. Enough, everyone.
Young man!
I want to congratulate you on another beautiful stream. What the hell's wrong with your hair? I've grown out my hair. In solidarity with the youth of today. And in solidarity with all of you, I too will raid Gina Darling like Fort Ticonderoga on a cool afternoon. Mr. President, stop it. I'm being haunted by my own mom. I'm confused by everything on this stream. That's fair. Anyway, I gotta go. Goodbye forever. Thank you for the support. I need to go exercise my mom. And not in the way where we do mutual stretches because all of our joints fuse.